Oh, there I go. There I go. All right. There we go. It was good, everybody. Man, welcome to another edition. The Burns King slash Chops in the building. Man, we about to get into it today. We talking about the soul contracts. And we about to have a digressive open panel. But before we go any further, I'm gonna do my little music interlude, like about 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm gonna kick it off like I always do with a track my little brother. He go by the name of Kobe. He made this track for me, and then after that, I got a couple of reggae tracks I'm gonna play because I'm in touch with my reggae music. I love that shit. So I'll be back. We'll break it down in about 5 to 6 minutes. So get your popcorn ready. It's about to be lit.
Watch them all hope and pray, say you not gonna make it. But man make it and them see it and can't take it.
Them chat about the things and they know me. Them get what I hear when them see the door.
Them semi-hype, I got things about me. See the glory and I know the stone. Dirty water is where you did it. Running where you did it. The times you broke and nothing never did that one for me. Me and me ask where you did it. All fat where you did it. Suddenly everybody turn friend and family with the whole out. Hombre where you did it. One time we did that struggle, me never see nobody. Me still ask where you did it. And how you suddenly everybody turn friend and family. You will be man jump on the ship that it starts here. You say you did it for me long time, but what you did it last year. So then we be that clear. Them read me feel me things that so me no say loyalty far here. Dark 1,000 times, but these are them not here. Me help when we talk to me when words fail. Me no want no friend from you now. No keep your problem to yourself, and me don't care. All of them a bleach for me though. I look fi see me mind them, but them time bleach till them cream done. Get them friendship, me no need none. You never did that when the thing a bill and now you are running come. Them chat about the things and them know me. Them get what I when them see the glory. Them semi-hype, I got things for me. See the glory and know the story. Dirty wagon is where you did it. Running where you did it. The times we broke and nothing never did that one for me happy and you did it. All fat where you did it. Suddenly everybody turn friend and family with the whole out. Hombre when you did it. One time me did that struggle, me never see nobody. Me still ask when you did it. And how you hombre. Suddenly everybody turn friend and family. John was that. The Bible says, man can live by bread alone. So I will never fight my brother out. It's a shame on you. It's a shame on you. You don't really want to see nobody come out to nothing. It's a shame on you. Watch this. You see the devil in them when them smile. Them mother beat them too much as a child. They don't grow up with good providence or parent guidance, so them have dirty ways as a style. But them can't style me. And them can't style me. Man solid as a rock. Them boy they are rock. Them can't spoil me. But mine are like really happy wonder how them man a change so fast. Yesterday me name a you, today me name a boss. Them man a quick to sell you out no matter what the cost. Because two side cutlass, nobody try running, stay loyal to the grass. Today all of them a say you, tomorrow you last. The man a quick to sell you out no matter what the cost. Because you come, all of them a bleach for me though. I look fi see me mind them, but them time bleach till them cream done. We get them friendship, you no need none. You never did that when the thing a bill and now you are running come. Them chat about the things and them know me. Them get what I when them see the glory. Them semi-hype, I got things for me. See the glory and I know the story. Dirty wagon is where you did it. Running where you did it. The times we broke and nothing never did that one to make me happy. That's where you did it. All fat where you did it. Suddenly everybody turn friend and family with the whole out. Hombre when you did it. One time me did that struggle, me never see nobody. Me still ask where you did it. And how you hombre. Suddenly everybody turn friend and family. One kind to face no rascal. Say me have to as soon as things are going to you from everybody sometimes I used to stay me and try and get me out. What he said? I'm the youngest lad. Johnny, the can't done with. Vendetta, the struggle only make you better. Them right we off like a letter, but we still a trendsetter. The pain of the fight, all the hate, all the lies, don't mean as somebody who me love. Push me another time, never sing another rhyme. Trust me now, you could never sing a blood. Wake up and then pain and heartbreak. Shot me night for my love. All of me life experiences, things when me go through for real, build me up as a top. Why say that hard? Why I'm dead? But on the time to chase my shoes, it out to them. Say me love the girl, I made them want to see sexy and clean. So never them nothing what the fucking a candy. Who soon see me all the while when me go do the run me. Shut alone them after my head, that dead me. Full kick out of the part, well madam me. Nothing personal, I just go in the dance me. Don't be telling me the pain of the fight, all the hate, all the lies on me. Now somebody want me love. Push me under that time, never see another rhyme. Trust me now, you could have seen a blood. Wake up and then pain and heart. What me night for my love, all of me life experiences, things only got you for real, tell me up on the top. Tell them all the while I start weighing up the fears, if I ain't me ever have to go keep up the security. I will leave a tell, but none of them in a straight me, some of them me fuck and never call them, but now them hate me, that I'm not proud of. But I am the alpha, can't rise against me when I'm near the rock of Gibraltar. But sometimes me feel like the world can salsa, but me have to put the work, me and the money with salsa. The pain and the fight, all the hate, all the lies, no mean, I see what you want me love. Push me under that time, never see under that rhyme. Cause me know you could have seen a blood. When you up against pain and heartbreak. Fuck me night for my love. All of me life experiences. Things only got you for real. Build me up on the top. What him say? What him say? I'm the youngest lad. Johnny. Just done with. Vendetta. The stroke me only make you better. Them right we off like a letter, but we still a trendsetter. The pain and the fight, all the hate, all the lies to me, and somebody who me love. Push me another time, never sing another rhyme. Cause me now you could have seen a blood. When you up against pain and heartbreak. Fuck me night for my love. All of me life experiences, things only got you for real. Build me up on the top. The pain and the fight, all the hate, all the lies to me, and somebody who me love. Push me another time, never sing another rhyme. Cause me now you could have seen a blood. When you up against pain and heartbreak. Fuck me night for my love. All of me life experiences, things only got you for real. Build me up on the top. Bossy, young lad, put up. Hey, yo, friends, if Babylon no worry me, they know them wire. One violator, no expect to shot for fire. Know them not serious when it come down to the wire. Hey, bust them fucking head cause them a briar. The sound of the trumpet like a wire. And I pick up them slippers when shot a fire. They never kill nobody, use a fucking liar. Hey, bust them fucking head cause them a briar. Yeah, at the right time, we bust them head. Them a cry, them a cry, them a cry. Them a walk in the so this side at the right time, we bust them Them a cry, them a cry, them a cry. Them a walk in the you know what's silent for illegal. You know my gun, they're not legal. You don't care who na your vehicle. Gunshot kill everybody in a sequel. Tell them to all the badness and free girl. We are human, but we are not equal. War can't buy out, it can't result. Don't need police crime, no hard to whistle. Let the cat was silent, but we're deadly. Listen to my chat like Beverly. Anything I need to be ready. I young captain, be a boy, we talk heavily. You say we can't do a stop, tell me. Can't shoot, we know we're not friendly. And if I shoot out, then I shoot off. And if most of the gun down here, I empty the man with a flip. And the house is a 50. Once more, give me the high like a sense. Don't like you with the hot yet. So you ask me the reason, we tell us yet. Country boy, come and hold that identity. Kill him, then you kill a bunch of apprentice. Para town with the boy, you sent class 6 times, me a team about 20. Oh, artist boy, you a rhymer. Pussy, you can't tell me nothing about crime. Don't know what this season the time for. Chop them up like meat with the grinder. Unsolved mystery, covert. People that them say, oh, Rupert. Fling you down in a deep place where you're burnt. Brawling as the killers them hurt at the right time. We bust them head. Frost, them a cry, them a cry, them a cry. Them a walking dead. So this side at the right time. We bust them head. Them a cry, them a cry, them a cry. Them a walking dead. Action, now to that. Know me a general, I'm a graphic body split, punch pan, gunshot in your lungs, make it anti-can. Heard I see white chatty chat. First you tell them that say she can't go past. If you know me, you never talk. Pick up all bus, you go walk the walk. Sure sing and joking. Can't bother with the toasting. Fool just get up and stamp and no bad miss a choking. Yeah, what kind of weed them smoking? Me I wonder who coach him. He a gunshot on me approach him. So we send on them approach him. Why them a do the most things? Can't bother with the toasting. Boy, just get a one link and nobody's a joke him. What kind of weed them smoking? Me I wonder who coach him. Be a gunshot for me approach him. So we set on them top of them plan no worry me neither them boy. Can't violate and no expect gunshot to fire. So them not serious when it come down to the wire. Hey, most them fucking head cause them a briar. Just sound of the children like a choir. When I pick up them slippers when shot a fire. They never kill nobody use a fucking liar. Hey, most them fucking head cause them a briar.
Man, shout out to that nigga Elkin and blessing us with those few tracks. Man, that shit was fire. Thanks, Cuzzle, for recommending that. And I want to welcome everybody to this powerful bill that's about to go down today. So basically, I want to give y'all like a little brief tutorial about soul contracts. So basically, what it is basically, it's a contract that you sign from birth. But I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go more into detail on it. I'm gonna read just something I wrote up. Well, actually, the description of it right quick. So let me get ready to share the screen so y'all can see it. Give me a second. Just having a little difficulties right quick. My browser is blocking it, but let me see if I can get to this website real quick. All right. All right. So let me all right. So everybody put a one in the chat if you can see what's on the screen right now. And I get that good old one if y'all can see what's going on in the screen. Cool. All right, so I'm about to get into it. So by astrologically choosing the time and place of your birth, you determine the nature of the effects you will experience in your life, in our spirit form, and on the other side, which means the fourth or the fifth dimension. And basically, we always talk about that, stating that that's our astral realm when you die, because that's not a heaven or hell. You're going to the other side, another dimension. So before we were born, we make decisions about the lifetime we will be entering into. The interaction with other souls, choice of parents is determined by the astrological configurations at birth. Hence, your character, personality, talents, abilities, restrictions, and timing for strengths and weaknesses will be formed from birth. Many of you believe in free will choice, but this topic slants towards what you may have heard about free will choice. I'm sure and have personally provided that a human being sets his or herself up for what I feel to be every major rendezvous and experience in life. It is that before you are born, you're categorized for you to experience a karmic evolution. Everybody has a multi-dimensional conscientious, which means you just because your father is walking around at 18 or 19 years old with a flicker of romance for your mother, and they're about to impregnate a cell and create a baby, it still means that you can be in contract with their higher selves, because everyone has their source conscientious that is beyond the human conscientious. So before each child is born, that child makes a contract with itself and many others to meet with them at predestined time. So basically, if I could break that down, it means that we are chosen to come back to this earth to finish up a job that our ancestors couldn't finish. So, like I said, you can be born from your physical mother and father that you have right now, but not necessarily that means that that's just to say that before I was sent down here, that those parents were my actual parents. I mean, I know a lot of people might feel that I feel so different and I'm not attached to the things that my mom and my dad and several of my family members how they act. And you always feel like, wow, I can't believe, that these people, we related somehow. So I mean, I know a lot of people who went through that before questioning everything about their existence. So we finish reading further. So naturally, you meet your mother and father at the birth event, and the major critical souls involved usually are your family. It is difficult to figure this in human terms, but imagine someone sitting down at a computer and fixing their parents and fixing their brothers, sisters, friends, and all the people they will be working for. Every day of life cycle and what we call the souls of Ashgood pattern. Before you were born, the soul is totally aware of all its past lives and of all its experiences. It is also aware of destined patterns for what every lifetime it is about to enter. This is why I believe that the people you meet, the places you go to school, work, live, visit, and vital areas where relationships occur are areas where you are encouraged to partake because of prearranged decisions and contracts you made prior to your birth. This has much to do with the time, date, place, and time we chose to be born in order to create a certain pattern of vibration to fulfill the necessary vehicle which entail upon this request. Now, having said all that, they're basically saying is that, basically what I said earlier is that we were chosen to come back down here to finish up something. And like I said, some are chosen to be woken at the time frame that we are right now, and some are just still learning more about it. But sometimes a lot of us feel as if we're on our last contract, our last reincarnation, and some of us feels like, we're still connected on this contract to this certain soulmate too. So, like I said, it's just a lot. It's a lot of things that you go through on this journey that we're currently on. But I think I have a few videos. Someone was talking about it. Let me see if I could pull it up right quick. And this is right here. I'm going to go to where it says, "What is a soul contract?"
Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today, I wanted to talk about the subject of what is a soul contract. And what a soul contract basically is something that we agree upon before coming into this life. Many times you've heard the expression pre-birth assignment. Before we come, everything is free will. Do we pick our parents? You betcha. And for those of you that don't like your parents, guess again, you did. To the kids that said, we picked our parents, no way. Yeah, we pick our children, children pick us. it's very interesting. Sometimes our life is very difficult, and there are reasons we are put with difficult people. And you say, why would I ever sign up to be my mother's daughter? Well, for various reasons. Maybe it was for you to be that sweet child that was total opposite of your mom. Maybe your mother was the taker. Maybe your mother was the selfish one. Maybe your job was to say, hey, I want to see if I can just make a difference, that she sees that I'm going to really try to be a good soul. And guess what? She failed miserably. She still was not the nice person, even with you extending that olive branch your whole life. And you're going to say, really? Yeah. So what do? And I usually tell this to people. When you have been the best person you can, and your parent just keeps hurting you over and over and over again, basically a soul contract is like a mortgage. Okay, you have a mortgage and you have this nice house and you can't pay for it. So now you stop paying on your mortgage. What happens? The mortgage becomes null and void. It's kind of like the same thing. Your soul contract, even though you signed up to say be your mother's daughter, everything that you've tried to do and it didn't matter, and your mother is still very, say, narcissistic. Your soul contract, believe it or not, is over. You have the power to say, I've done all I can, enough is enough. So now you decide, I'm going to distance myself. And you know what? That is probably what you need to do, because maybe the elevation of your mother's difficult personality, and she continued to get worse, was maybe teaching you to say no, teaching you to love yourself or to stand up for yourself. Maybe your mother's personality, as horrible and as hard as it was teaching you your limits and your balances to what you're going to take. There are reasons why difficult people are in our life, and it becomes a contract to what we agreed before coming down here to do. The missions are always different for everybody. So soul contracts are real.
And I want to pause it right there because, like I said, that's just basically what I was saying, that everybody is different, and you feel like you need to try to wake up a lot of people, but everybody has to wake up on their own terms. But I said, once you're awoken and you're fulfilling your soul contract, others are still like they can't figure out why why it seems so offensive towards them, because they're still struggling trying to find out how to figure things out. But I'm going to go back into it right quick.
Really for trying to make somebody else better, giving them a chance to be better with the love that you provide. Maybe even you realizing when it's time to walk away from something that's so bad, and it just will evolve in a way to what you're learning because of the difficult relationship. Now, I always say it's wonderful to make a mistake because this is how we grow. But then you can flip it, because if you're making the same mistake and just the faces are changing, you're learning nothing. And many times when people are getting different people thrown at them because they're different in what they look like, but their character is the same, that's when I start pointing things out to my clients. And that's when they have an aha moment. Like, this is what this is. Like it's right in front of me, and you're right, this is what this is supposed to be. Oh my God, I am doing this over and over again. So soul contracts are a lot of things. There is a handicapped client that I have, and he is the most bubbly client I've ever seen. He comes here on his own on a motorized wheelchair. He's wonderful. He sees me about once a year. He lives alone, and he's in an assisted place, but he still lives alone. This man does everything himself, and he has no use of anything. But still, he manages to be as independent and live as independent. Now, is he bitter? No. And I ask him, how do you feel about being handicapped? He says, I was handicapped since I was 14 years old. And he says, and I've learned to live with it, but I'm okay with it. Why? Now you're going to say, did he sign up for this? Yes, he did. Now you're going to say, why would anybody want to sign up to be handicapped and be in pain? Well, maybe for his soul growth, but in another way, maybe for someone else's soul growth, to what they needed to experience and learn from him. I look at this nice man, this very special man, as a hero by how he constantly keeps going and he doesn't act handicapped, nor do I treat him that way. So I love when I see him because he brightens my day because of his attitude and how much he's able to pass on to others. Soul contracts are for a reason, but what we sign up for is mainly for our soul growth. We have to experience everything full throttle, as I always say, and past lives are very important because they're molding our soul. And I always say we have to go through everything as a cycle: rich, poor, female, male, male again, female, gay, straight, homeless, narcissistic, abuser, abusee, handicapped. You're gonna go, I was not nice to somebody? Yeah, we all weren't. Even me. You're going to say, really? And funny because I can't be mean to anybody, but was I probably a bad person? Probably in another lifetime. In one of my lives, I was. And you're going to say, why?
Facts. And that's what I'm glad she said that, because even like in different lifetimes that we were in, sometimes we were bad people. And then when we come back down here, you got a whole 360. It's a whole 360 on you turn your life around. And like I said, I know I witnessed that too growing up, because I felt that I always felt, and I had anger issues and things like that. And then I had to think about it, my past life. I might have not have been as angry as I was. And then once I found myself with so much inner peace right now, that's why I say it's like I'm kind of fulfilling my contract, because that's the person that I felt that from a previous life that I always was. And that's what I always felt was for me to bring people together and try to awaken as many people as I can.
Because I had to learn the difference. How are we going to know the difference if we don't go through the cycles? Soul contracts, what we sign up for, is very, very special. Sometimes you can be a sacrifice for somebody else's learning that maybe you signed up for as well. So soul contracts are definitely for the evolution of soul growth. Remember that. The key thing is, and this is what always gets me through, no matter how bad maybe your life might be. For some people, it's really bad. It's not the end. It's just maybe for this lifetime, for whatever reason, what you have to learn and what you have to experience. And hopefully the next time you come around, your soul will remember. And maybe you'll have different parents, and maybe it'll give you another shot to get it right with different people that will handle you, and you're special.
And I want to also ask what she just saying on that. You might have different parents and whatnot, but I also feel too is that some people in a previous life, they'll say, well, currently right now, you'll see like, oh, I don't have no children, and I'm getting older, and I don't feel as if I will have none. But you always look at it like I did probably have maybe 2 or 3 kids in the previous lifestyle that they're just not ready to come down just yet. And like I could say, for example, I know in my previous lifestyle, I have 2 kids. And it was just so ironic that I have 2 dog children right now. And it was I felt in my previous life that I did have a son and a daughter. So it just kind of like, it just kind of plays itself out like that.
Soul. I always say we're nothing more than recycled, okay, souls in new bodies. This is what it is. It's constantly evolving. So now your question after this video may be, well, will we ever join God in heaven? How long do we stay there? Well, it depends if all the contracts have been met and our soul growth is as close to God-like as possible. When we achieve this, that's when we stay with God permanently. So,
and like I said, she's mentioning God and all this, but like I said, I would just call it as a creator and stuff like that, because I still feel as if we are our own gods and goddesses too. But like I said, we all, we still fulfilling this contract. I just think it's a personal relationship that we are fulfilling with the ancestors in this other realm. And like I said, when you pass on to the next realm, you're still, you just finish. You might have the next person come behind you, but you're still going to be at peace because now you're just traveling around, seeing everybody that past loved ones that you might have you missed. But they know they're always been here anyway because energy never dies anyway.
So it's very interesting how this works, but does soul contracts exist? They do. They may not exist in your thinking to how you like it, but it does. Just like I always see people who have bipolar or have mental issues, okay? They're experiencing that too. Have they experienced it in other lifetimes? Maybe. And then maybe this is a first lifetime for them to understand what maybe they weren't so nice in the other lifetime that somebody had this issue. Think about that. Think about somebody who was homophobic and didn't like gay people. Okay? I say this all the time. Well, your next lifetime, you might be a person that might come in a gay body with gay feelings, and you have to experience it. Now, I need to make this clear. This is not for punishment.
And I want to also add to what you were just saying on there too, and that's even like, say for instance, if somebody was like a cold-hearted murderer, you know, and they just like did all kind of wicked things. You was just like a hitman, hired to kill people. But it's like, you'll tell certain people that they find it glorified for violence. Like these kids, they just glorify violence of killing somebody just to get stripes and stuff. But you don't realize is that when you have to, when you go to the other side, you got to come back. You're gonna see pictures of everybody all the lives and stuff that you took away. All that's gonna come back on you. It's a torturous hell, and the fact that you have to come back and see all these souls that you did kill, and you have to come back and reincarnate yourself to see all the mistakes and stuff that you made, and your next journey is gonna be hell. I mean, you don't know when you come back how that shit might come back. Somebody might just do you even 10 times worse when you come back reincarnated.
It's a chance for the soul to experience and evolve. This is what this is all about. So sometimes when you think you're being punished, you're not.
Facts.
You might even be the divine teacher. You might be. For other people to have to learn through your experience. So
that's a big fact because, like I said, every time you go through something, and you may feel like it's the weight of the world on me, that I ain't shit. I can't speak on them because I done been through so much. But you gotta look at it too. Is that it was a reason that you went through what you went through, and you're teaching everybody that's coming behind you. So you're here for your main reason is to have went through all the struggles and the pain that you went through, and you for you to teach the next person so they won't have to go through all that. So your story is something that's going to help others. So never feel bad about yourself because you went through something. It's just to get you to the next level. Don't never let nobody tell you you're not important.
it's not as complicated as people try to overthink it. But do soul contracts exist? Yes. And am I afraid of the next lifetime of what I'm going to be dealt with? No, I'm not. Whatever it is, I'm going to hope to get through it as best I can with the feelings that I have accomplished through all the lifetimes that I've gotten to this one. So that's a good way of looking at it. Okay? Until next time, I hope this helped.
All right, so I'm gonna end it right there with the video, and just gonna get right back into the stream. So basically, like I said, she gave a brief tutorial, basically what I was basically speaking on about having soul contracts. But it's also a difference too that you have the ones that you got ones that's in Hollywood too that sell their souls for fame also. So that's a big difference there too. So you have to also be very protected of your soul because once you sell that soul off, it's hard. it's hard to come back from that because you no longer are part of this. You know, you're part of a different agenda. So you're one of the ones that I was speaking on earlier that have to come back reincarnated into something else and have to relearn everything that you did because now you're more of a soulless being. You're no longer of the high energy people. You know, you're one of those, how you would say, you think you're at the top, but you're one of those bottom feeders because, hey, you sold out for fame and fortune and money. But having said most of all that, I like to hear everybody's experiences if you care to share anything. And I'm going to open up this panel right quick because I know the family has a lot to say on this subject. So I don't want to just spend all day babbling, and I want to hear everybody else have to speak on it. So I put the link in the chat, and I'm just gonna wait and see someone come through. But I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna go right quick and play another track from my boy Alkaline, and we'll be back.
Is it? Jordan, if a girl a go like she too stubborn, I instant block and delete. Girl I go try them things with some other man. No girl can style it. But I pressure nobody that time. It's alright, it's okay, you can live if you want it. You get your baby never answer. It's alright, it's okay, we spend time, but that time is. Girl, I know you want to go all alone. Suppose me tell her, me see sitting just like you want. You would have highly test you inside my phone. Bring the thing on down. Full of girl can't done. But now pressure none, now run nobody down, me rather on your own. I'm a nice work. More girls gonna come with me, I'm in the place and turn it in a clue. Girl, I know you want to go all alone. Supposed to tell her, Mr. Sitting just like you want. You would have highly test you inside my phone. Bring the thing on down. Alright, no limit again, but that no mean we have an issue. But just want to say if you see me, then I see you. No, you get the chance, everybody did that before you know you lose the dick life for me that give you. Yeah. Lose my number, you can keep the memories with your son. You no get no picture or no video. You shake yourself and I'm not me the need to. Say me treat the other, so me treat you. All that you done, more guns still have come now. Nobody done me rather run you. I'm a nice one. More guns still have come with me. I'm in the place and turn it in a clue. But I did. Girl, I know you want me go all alone. Suppose me tell her, Mr. Sitting just like you want. I need to see what inside my phone. And then nothing for me should be home. Alright, when I'm pushing nobody that time. It's alright, it's okay, you can live if you want it. You get your baby never answer. It's alright, it's okay, we spend time, but that time is. Girl, I know you want to go all alone. Suppose me tell her, Missy sitting just like you want. You would have, I need to see what inside my phone. And then nothing for me should be home. Alright, what she tell you, I know what she tell me. When I need to do so, I get up to me. You get tired of man, but that don't matter me. Do what you want, you do what your body. You know the first, you know the last, don't you? One girl cut that at the laces. You still a fire and you never lose a sleep. Still a get girl easy. Full of girl can't do. I'm not pressure, none, nobody don't rather on you. I'm not scared, more girls still have come with more. I'm in the place and turn it in a pool. But right now, before we carry in a danger zone, tell me if you have not know what we need to do. Speak no word forever, just hold your own. We get a thing on another job.
Yeah. And that was the nigga Alkaline. That was like a little brief smoke break. So without further ado, I got my nigga Cuzzo in the building. What's good, Cuzzo?
What's up, my brother?
And you know, loving life, feeling good.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Let me make
What
sure.
up?
Hold on. Shit
We
just
got my,
fucked up on me. Hold on.
and we got my nigga Chris Cyphers in the building. Man,
You
appreciate
can
that
hear me?
opening. Yep, we can hear you.
Hold on.
High frequencies. What's going on, family? How you doing? What's going on to the chat?
You already know.
It's a nice layout here. God damn.
For real, you know.
I mean, I'm the first thing I want to say is I'm digging the purple because that's my favorite color.
Uh-huh.
And God damn, this shit dope. God damn, I'm sitting
Yeah,
in the
this shit
jazz
is dope.
club with the bro. This shit.
This shit, this shit is
Digress.
dope.
Hold on, let me
You
send a little.
hear me?
Let me send a little cash app to Chops. God damn it, he worked with
Hey, look, Chris. Hey, Cuzzo, I already sent him a cash app. He ain't cash out yet, cause I ain't get the damn notification yet. Facts. For real, I sent it. I sent it before he even started talking. You hear me?
But you already know how I do. And the cash app gets sent to me, I'm about to bless it and send it to somebody else. 'Cause that's how I rock.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
You might,
Well,
you might
shit.
get, might get a little bit
Send that shit
more.
back. Send that shit back. Then here you talking about. Send that shit back.
Hey, yeah, we talking about this show channel. Goddamn it.
I'm gonna bless it for somebody else on the next bill, you know. That's how we spread it
Nah,
around.
man. Of course. You know I'm just bullshitting, but bro, listen, Cuzzo, you want to start first, or you want me to go first, Cuzzo?
Oh, I'm gonna sit in the booth and just listen. And, you know, when I need to make my introduction and speak on the mic, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, man. I'm gonna let y'all warm up the stage first, man. Y'all go ahead.
Alright. Hey, well, I'm gonna start off by saying shout out to everybody in the chat and occasionally laughing at me and shit. You know I'm crazy. You know I'm a fool. You know. But to everybody on here that don't know me, it's a pleasure chatting with y'all in the chat. I'm Ernest Griffin or whatever, but everybody call me Cuzzo. Barbara, Latrice, Warrior, y'all all powerful. You know what I mean? Everything that y'all was saying in the chat, I overstand everything. You feel me? What's up, Super? What's up, Mind's Eye? What's up, Rainstorm? Even you, what's up, Prophet? You know what's happening? Will be. What's up, my dog? You know everybody in the chat. What's up, man? I feel like Kurt, you really like you brought up a topic that really I can talk about for the next week about. You know, um,
Yep.
like for real, man. Like you are speaking my language. You hear me? Like, bro, you know I got to talking with you earlier. You know, off the chat. You know, let me go ahead and start off like this, y'all. I didn't have a bed until I was 12 years old, y'all. You hear me? I didn't have a
Yep.
bed until I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? I've grown up in certain communities that made me act a certain way or be a certain way. And really my aura is a whole different direction. You know what I mean? I'm a whole different type of person. I like to see people smile. I like to see people laugh. I like to play with kids. I like to learn. I like to all that. But you wouldn't tell if you was to meet me in the street, you know, because I had to be a certain way. And everything that was just brought up that he said, I've always felt like an outcast. And just like I said in the chat, Chris Cyphers, you know, for people who don't know, that's my actual blood cousin, and he's the only family member blood wise on my father's side that I really know. You know what I'm saying? I've always been alone. You know what I mean? Everybody caught, you know, if everybody was there on his channel and caught my story, you know, I've always been alone. You know, this ain't no facades or fabrication shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what sitting at a round table with my cousins is. You know, I don't know what speaking about manly stuff with my father is. I've always felt outcasted. I've always felt different. I've always felt like I'm not part of the family that people say I'm in. You know, um,
Mm-hmm.
it's been hurtful. It's been hurtful. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't been scarred from it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna shy away from it neither, because it done built me to the man that I am today. So everybody in that chat that just feels alone, that feels you're really actually not alone. Maybe physically, yeah, you know, because I've been alone physically, you know what I mean? But, you know, Chris has always been there mentally for me, but, I've always felt different. I've always felt like, okay, you know, when I talk my talk, you know, like people look at me like, oh nigga, you uneducated or you know your vocabulary ain't right. Oh, my house is better than your projects. Like I've always felt like I've always been down talked on or a outlook or something, or I've been a fucking lab rat or something. You get what I'm saying? And
Yep.
honestly, it's sad that I come on these panels and you guys make me feel more at home. You know, um,
I want to thank you guys, even the new people that I'm just meeting in here, like Warrior and Latrice, you know, just from even y'all starting off y'all stories the way y'all started off as. It just made me feel like, okay, I'm not alone. That's why I told you guys in the chat, you're not alone. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
I don't care if you guys know me, I don't know you. I can get to know you. If you need my number, if you need my Facebook, anything. You know what I mean? Anything. I don't have much. I don't have much, y'all. You know what I mean? But I do have knowledge. I do have empowerment. I do have the gift to love. You get what I'm saying? If anybody's willing to accept it, you know what I mean. I've slept on floors. I slept on people's couches, house to house. You get what I'm saying? And other people's family done showed me love. Actually, I learned how to be a family member by watching other family members. You get what I'm saying? I've
Mm-hmm.
never really, I haven't learned it from my own. You know what I mean? Chris has gave me the substance of real blood family, but you know it takes more than that. You know what I mean? I got sisters that I'm not close with. I got I got aunts that I'm not close with. You know, um, you guys are not alone. You know what I mean? Like I know people say, oh, you got your kids, you got this, you got that. Um, and it's hard to believe you do because you have nobody to really talk to and relate to. Trust me, I know. Because I can't be myself with certain people that I'm around on a daily basis. You know what I mean? And it's crazy
Right.
that I have to come on YouTube and express myself and tell people how I'm feeling, and you guys can capture me and give me these air hugs that I so desire. That's why I give them out the way I do. That's why I always say air hugs because I haven't got too many hugs. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? I've gotten hugs from females that didn't really love me. I gotten hugs from females that really just, you know, played off of my account or played off of what I drive, you know. And I'm just being honest, you know. I've gotten homeboys. It goes for them too. Same thing with them too. You know what I mean? It's been conditional love. It's never been unconditional love. You know what I mean? I know what conditional love is more than unconditional. That's sad. You know what I mean? That's really sad. And uh, when they say soul contract, I feel like my soul contract is to my kids because that's all I got. That's all I'm contracted to at this moment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
God too. God as well, of course. You know, I mean that's something that's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? If you're a firm believer in it, you're a firm believer in it. But I'm not going to sit here like, oh, I go to church every day, like I pay my tithes every day. No, I don't. I don't. You know what I mean? I lost that type of energy when I lost my godmother. My godmother put me in that type of substance, and she committed suicide. You know what I mean? When I was
Mm-hmm.
12 years old, I felt like I lost everything in the will of church. You feel me? And, but I still have that substance. I still believe in him, and he knows that. And I don't care what other people think of me because I don't state God all the time or I don't do godly things. He knows my substance. He knows what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? He didn't create me to lie to you guys. You get what I'm saying? He created me for me to be a voice. You feel me? And everybody on this chat has a voice, and I'm listening to everybody. And honestly, I feel a substance for everybody in this chat. You get what I'm saying? I need you guys to understand you guys are not alone. You feel me? You guys are not alone. Like I've always thought I was alone. You guys are not alone.
Yep.
For real.
Yeah, and that's like I said, because who it's like that's why I wanted to do this live for you too.
You said what, cuz?
That's why I said I kind of like when I did this live. That's why I kind of like I knew something was related to what something some similar what you was going through too, and it was like I said, it just kind of like it was just placed on my heart just to bring this out because like I said I don't know how it was just so weird that you just sitting. I'm just sitting around at work Friday, and I'm just listening to like I was listening to my boy Lil Keat channel, and he had this queen came on there, and she was just talking about that, and it's just like you can hear things, you get the clues and stuff out of it, and when she just said soul contract, I just kind of had me, I just was sitting for a minute, I just froze for like about maybe about a good 2-3 minutes, and it just started circulating in my head, and it said. It's something, this is something I need to build on. This is definitely something I need to build on. And I'm just kind of glad that a lot of people can relate to this, and that's all I be trying to do, just deliver the message to help my people, feel and relate to everything that's going on. But we got two more people added on the chat on the panel right now. Big ups to my nigga King of High Self and a Mental Ninja.
What up? What up?
Peace,
Oh,
peace and
what
love.
up,
What's
y'all?
happening?
What's up?
Peace and love to y'all.
Much love, much love, much love to y'all boys, man. For real.
Uh,
Mental Ninja, I already know about you, Mental Ninja. What's up?
Chilling, nigga. Fucking just got
Oh
off work a
man,
little bit ago. Fucking phone been acting up. Decided to go get me a charger and shit. I'm just chilling,
word,
dog.
word. It's a pleasure to have y'all up here with us, man.
already. So I got a question for y'all. What's a soul contract in y'all eyes?
Uh, a soul. Oh, anybody want to go? Anybody want to go first? You want me to take off?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead. Well, I'll just give my little brief. I'm gonna let everybody explain, on their own what it means. But like to me, like I said, it's just basically a contract that you've made when you came back into this earth. For instance, like I said, if you feel as if I don't belong here, or why was I chosen to have this come out this womb of this mother, and this is my father, and I don't like I can relate to these people, and it always made me feel like I might have had different parents that in my previous lifetime that I can relate to. That's what basically soul contract is to me because I I feel as if in a previous lifestyle these were my physical parents. I had some other parents, and I was here to fulfill a different job than what I'm doing now. You
Okay,
there, cousin?
okay, all right. Well, with me, before I state that, I want to say to Latrice Thomas, she said, pushing someone to become the greatest dumb is the best kind of love, and I totally agree. And but see, that's where I come into play at, where I'm only pushing myself. Nobody's helping me. Nobody's believing in me. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to die alone, Latrice. I don't want to die alone, Latrice. You get what I'm saying? I know people can say, well, you got yourself. You could do it yourself. Yeah, but I don't want to die alone. You hear me? I don't want to die alone. I want somebody to believe in me. I want somebody to really love me too. So you're right, but there's nobody behind me. You get what I'm saying? Like physically here. You get what I'm saying? So, I agree with you. Cold heartedly I agree with you, but you know, nobody's believing in the niggas. Only you guys. And it's crazy. But what I believe in the soul contract is a soul contract is something that it's like another form of loyalty to me. You feel me? Like I have a soul contract with my kids, like I just stated. To me, you know, when they were brought onto the earth, you don't know how much of I might have still been out here doing certain things. You know what I mean? But that's only because I was already before they were born. I was still out here placed to survive. You get what I'm saying? So when they got here, I wasn't nurtured to do any other thing but to survive. You know what I mean? But when they got here, my whole reality or my vision has changed on certain things. At first, I didn't like to deal with kids and deal with other kids, but when my kids got here, you get what I'm saying? It was like, oh, you know what I mean? My whole world has changed. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't into the drooling or wiping the snot off the nose. I wasn't into all that. You get what I'm saying? But when my kids got onto this earth, it was like a whole change came into me. I wanted to deal with other kids. I wanted to, I see kids on the corner. Let's go play some football. Let's go play. I feel like I have a soul contract to the youth. You know what I mean? I'm connected with the youth in some type of way. So I feel like I'm put here because I know where I came from. I know where I had to strive from. I know what type of mud that I was stepping in. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm here to make sure the youth doesn't step in the same type of mud. I want to reach out to any child that's stepping in that mud before they step in there. I want to let them know what they're stepping in. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm soul contracted here for my kids and their friends and your kids and your god kids and your little cousins. You get what I'm saying? I'm soul attracted to them. I feel like God has given me that vision and that voice to move the earth, and the earth only moves. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep revolving through our youth. So I feel like that's where my soul contract comes
All right. To me, this is what I think a soul contract is. So when you're born or you're coming onto this earth, I believe you attract certain things based upon your vibration, like she said in that video, your past life to your future life. So there's a vibration you may have been on that attracts the things in this current life. Now, you can so like the type of woman you attract. You might be attracting the same kind of woman. The friends you hang around, you might be attracting the same kind of friends, no matter if the face changes. And you'd be like, why is that happening? But there's things that you had to learn. Your soul has to learn to create a reality that you want to live in, or you might be content with the vibration that you're being exposed to and what you're attracting to. So I think it's a when we say soul contracts, I think it all comes back to you. Like you're getting reflections of what you are, what you want. Um, like even like if you want to go on the terminology of what we would call soul connections with people, like twin flames, soulmates, etc. Those people or the things you experience with them type of people that you would call that is based upon you, and you have to learn something from them, whether you want to call it good or bad. You have to learn something from that person that reflects who you are. So the soul contract's always is gonna come back to you. That's what I call a soul contract. It always come back to why am I attracting these people in my life or not attracting? Because sometimes you might be wondering why you can't get a different type of woman in your life, or a type of friend in your life, or a type of job, or type of anything. And there might be contracts within this lifetime that you have to be aware of, and you can change it due to knowing it's a soul contract. So we could go a little deeper on that, but that's just like my foundation of what a soul contract is to me.
Yep. I
Respect,
mean,
King.
yeah, definitely. Like I said, I was reading more about that too. Exactly what you were saying, King of High stuff. All that plays does play a major part into it.
Yeah, it's always it always come back to you, because we all reflections. Like right now, we all we're in a sense of a soul contract right now, due to the fact we talking about this and learning from it based upon what you're saying, what I'm saying, and everybody else. So it's always about your soul. And see, we could have a contract now to where we might fuck with each other on this panel for years. You see what I'm saying? Now that's a soul contract there. So it all depends on what your vibration is and what you're attracting, and you need to be aware slash conscious of that frequency or what you're attracting, because that's the contract. Track
Respect.
everything like we're talking about attracting, track a contract. So everything is comes back to what is going to come back to you. It's a track that leads from where it leads from you. So whether if it comes to you or it comes from you, it's still a track, and that's where the contract, attract, retract, whatever, that's where it comes from.
Fact.
Definitely fact.
Respect. Respect. Mental Ninja.
What up? What up with y'all, man? Yeah, like I agree with like pretty much everything everybody stated so much. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe it. It comes down to like the cycle of incarnation or reincarnation or life and death and existence in between, which is like passing through life and death. And when you pass through it, you come in. The passing through is the life part of life and death. Birth and death and shit. And then also like with the zodiac and the stars and the charts, the planets and the influence of all these things. Because the word influence, that shit means it refers to the stars. You know what I'm saying? Like in the reflection or the energies that are intertwined with all of existence. Anything that can see the stars is part of that energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like when we born, just think of it like this. Like you got like 5 million, 50 million, 100 million, 100 billion, however fucking many number of sperm cells, a sperm that come through from the man, right? From the father. And they all get to the egg and shit, right? But like, we kind of think, we're kind of told like all these sperms are all different motherfucking possibilities and shit, you know what I'm saying? but really it's like just possibly. Just consider that it really is one possibility within that 10, 15, 20 million billion, whatever it is, of all these sperm, right? And all those sperm are designed to protect the one traveler to get to the egg where he can make his house in the egg and start building up his temple and stuff, start doing his work on the inside and stuff, And they're like, and that make the individual the one, the chosen one and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we have a contract with these ideas, with the whole birth process, with the semination process, with the fertilization of the egg, because keep in mind these are also systems of specific functions and specific workings and stuff, which is similar to a contract. Like, this is what's going to happen, this is the agreement, this is how we will operate and stuff. It's an operation, and like, as above so below, as this so without, you know what I'm saying? And then we born into this realm and stuff. Consider it like the infinite. We all one of the infinite stories of the infinite mind, and we just another story and another story, and we sign up ahead of time as the infinite mind to take a back seat to the infinite mind and become something finite. But we can't be finite without the infinite mind. And it has to have certain functions and certain parameters and stuff. Otherwise, if it's not limited, then it would again be infinite. So the infinite mind kind of limits itself. So it can have an experience and new experience to keep itself infinite with new experiences and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like the people that we meet and the reflective nature of man, woman, and child, you know what I'm saying? Or the people that we know is like, man, like you got the same kind of nose that my homeboy have, but you fucking Chinese, this nigga black or Hawaiian or something. You got the same kind of teeth. And we got that reflection. Is it, for all we know, it could just be subtle clues. Like
Damn.
remember who you are, who you looking for and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the whole goal may be to forget infinity, to be finite with the idea of life and death, which is condensed, and then remember the infinitude, which keeps it infinitude. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wouldn't be infinite, if it didn't have a reason to be infinite, and the reason to be infinite is infinite, and the contract, it's a soul contract, soul our system. So we all in agreement. The stars in agreement, the sun, the moon, the birds, the bees, the trees, they all in agreement. The reproductive process, it's all in agreement. You know what I'm saying? Now, how does it, like, who picks what picks who? It really doesn't matter because it's in the agreement. You know what I'm saying? And consider that every aspect of your house, the ceiling fan, the windows, the blinds, the bed, the sheets, the shoes, the sock, the skin, the hair, it's all part of the contract. And it's all infinite parts playing a finite position to make the story beautiful and stuff for a new experience. You know what I'm saying? And like, when we interact with people, like, what am I gonna eat today? If I pick up and eat glass, there's like an agreement with that shit. The glass gonna cut my fucking mouth up. You know what I'm saying? That's a contract because the body knows, the tongue knows, the teeth know, the flesh knows. But then we violate what we know about what the body knows. We in violation of the contract. So we might want to know what to eat, what foods are good and what foods are bad. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with relationship with women, or from women to men, from man to child or woman to child, from sister to brother, brother to brother, sister to sister, co-worker to employee, or however you want to work it. Is like, once we make a decision, once we make a thought, we have an action, and it's either in agreement or disagreement with the original binding contract. However, it creates a new contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, do unto others you want done to yourself. If you walk around doing fucked up shit and you get fucked up shit, that's because that's in the contract. But then
Mm-mm,
at the same time,
mm-mm.
everything's in the contract. So if bad shit comes to you, it's in the contract. Good shit comes to you, it's in the contract. You know what I'm saying?
Respect mental ninja. Respect mental ninja. Respect mental ninja. Respect. I don't mean to cut you off. Respect mental ninja. Respect, bro. Cuzzo,
For
what's
Mm.
your perspective?
Okay, my perspective. I'm gonna be very short and brief. To be honest, um, this is no shot at nobody, and I understand you have to state these things. This is no shot at at Kirk, at E, at at Mental Ninja or the other brother. This is no shot at nobody. I'm stating this just from the question itself. The question, not nobody's point of view. The question. Okay. Um, I don't look at contract as like um I basically look at a soul contract as an agreement you made with another soul, with self, um, knowing that you made it with another soul. Um, it could be a business, it could be a relationship, it could be a manifestation, etc. And that's it. There you
Gotcha. Short
Can,
to
can,
the
can
point.
you elaborate on it a little bit, cuz?
go. There's no elaboration.
I mean, well, can you
Basic.
explain it better for
All right,
me because
all
I
right,
didn't
all right.
understand it.
Okay. So, um, let's say like business and commerce, how things started
Hmm.
before there was currency. You know, let's just say, Cuzzo, me and you are not cousins. Me and Cuzzo are not cousins in this explanation. It's just a fucking explanation. You have to say
Hmm.
this. You have to say this. So let's just say, Cuzzo, he's grown up from his family on the side of the land. I grew up with my family on the side of the land. We don't know each
Uh-huh.
other as family. We just know each other, recognizing each other from being on the land in the area. Okay, cool. I have a son, he have a daughter. They like each other. But
Hmm.
let's just say this. I cut hair. Let's just say um E have a lawn mowing fucking business. Cool.
Hmm.
Um, we like, hey, bro, what's up? What's going on? Hey, yeah, yeah. I see a lot of kids like each other. They go to school. Hey, what's going? What do you do?
Hmm.
I mow. I have this lawn mowing business. I have the best equipment around. What do you do? Oh, I cut hair. I have the best barbershops around. And okay, well, check this out. Well, since we have a business of a that's valuable to our lifestyle, how about we have an agreement of services, of saying you provide my child haircut, and I'll provide you lawn services every Sunday,
Hmm.
right? My child
Hmm.
get a haircut every Sunday. No, I mean, your my lawn get cut every Sunday. Your child get a haircut every Sunday.
Hmm.
Service to service. Shit, it's simple. It's simple. It's
Okay,
fucking
so
simple. That's it.
just like just like Just King just said in the chat, he said a soul contract is an exchange of energy,
I'm not
something
trying
like
to make.
that.
Well, no, I'm not trying to make it as much as deeper than what it is. That's what they're
Hmm.
saying.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it as simple as just saying, hey, you have this service, I have this service. We can come to an agreement.
Oh, okay.
That's it. An agreement.
Gotcha.
It don't have to be this. It don't have to be that. It don't have to be, super out there. We're just coming to agree. I have a service. You have a service. Let's provide for our children since they are in love.
Facts.
Regular
Let's
contract.
provide. Let's provide for our family and let's build a dynasty. How about that?
Regular contract. Got you.
It's simple shit. This is simple shit. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. It's not too much this, too much it. It's just a simple agreement. Simple agreement.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Well, that's basically in a way what I said. It basically
Yep,
kind
yep.
of co-aligns
Exactly
with
what
what
you
I
said.
said.
Exactly what you
Yeah.
said. Exactly what you said,
Yeah.
cuz. exactly what you
That's why
said.
I said. That's why I said when I said elaborate, I meant to say so I could further understand. So now that you
Yeah,
broke it down like that, that's basically kind of what I was saying.
e-
Like I have
exactly.
like yeah. So okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
exactly what you said in a different sense. I just few more words. I mean, a
Mm.
few less words. You know,
Got you. Got you.
that's all.
Everybody's perspective was great though.
Mhm.
Like everybody's perspective was great. It doing something for me. You get what I'm saying? Especially coming from like how this conversation started, how Kurt, you know, put the subject in hand. It's like I felt everybody's line of work. You know, a
Yeah.
chill. I couldn't wait till he dropped the link. I was down there like, nigga, drop the link in the middle of the video. I'm like, nigga, drop the link. You know, for real.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Like I say, to sum it up, it is something simple. Because like I say, we all from the frequency now we see it so easy. It's just so easy for us to understand it. And you got other people that be looking on the outside, the ones who refuse to listen to everything that you're saying. Just thinking that we crazy for the things that we do say. They feel offended and can't grasp at it. And it's like you gotta do baby steps. But like I said, just if you break everything down, it's really a
Mm-hmm.
simple definition for everything.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Mhm. And the thing
Facts.
is, like, the more you go deep into shit, you make it difficult for yourself.
Right.
It's simple. It's very simple. You don't have to create layers. If it have layers, go through the layers. But if it don't have that many layers, it's very simple.
Facts.
Facts.
No, facts. Because I could have just kept it simple and say, shit, I feel like I'm contracted to my kids and left it at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, but
You're
that's
right.
something that's a real soul contract. You created another soul, and you create. Hey, you endeavor to taking care of the soul because you have to.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility.
Yeah.
That's more of a responsibility or instructions, not more of a
Mm-hmm.
contract, because that is it's in our DNA. So I wouldn't say
Facts.
that's a contract because that's in us. A contract is
Facts.
something that you're agreeing to. Taking care of a kid, that's not an agreement. That's a responsibility. That's something you have to do. You don't agree to changing your child's diaper. That's not an agreement. You have to
You know,
change your child's diaper because he or she cannot change it itself. So you have to change it. That's not a fucking agreement. Sorry if I'm a little aggressive. It's not from
no,
this.
no,
It's from
no,
something
no.
else. No, just because
Factual.
anybody
You're
else
right.
don't know. Like it's not from this. I'm just aggressive from other shit. But this is no. I'm just saying, your child can't say I need to change my diaper because if that happened, your child will be able to go ahead and change his diaper itself. At that point, if your child created the vocal cords to say I need to change my diaper, then your child needs to actually change his own damn diaper. But if your
Check
child
this
cannot
out, Cuzzo.
say I need, but if your child cannot say I need my diaper change, you have to go ahead and change a diaper, and that's not an agreement.
Check
So
this
Um,
out, Cuzzo.
I,
Check this
I
out,
got
Cuzzo.
your body and your DNA,
fire.
that's not a contract. That's not an agreement. That's none of that's not an even. It could be in
Check
a
this
sense of
out.
instructions, but that's something that you have to do in order to survive.
Check
So
this
your
out,
heart is
Cuzzo.
a contract.
Check this
Fact.
out, Cuzzo. First, let me say this. You're a
Hmm.
1,000% right. Before what I'm about to say, you're 1,000% right. I agree with you. It's not a contract. But let me speak for the other ratio that feels like it's a contract.
Go
Because
ahead.
yeah, because I see it all the time. You get what I'm saying? People
Mm,
not thinking it's a responsibility. People not thinking it's an obligation. People not thinking what the hell you're saying. You get what I'm
mm,
saying? Kids that are walking around with shitty diapers. You get what I'm saying? And
mm,
Right.
waiting for their self
Right.
to change it. You get what I'm saying? So I speak on what I see on a daily basis, and take it as what I know is what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? So
Big
for the people who don't see it the way we're seeing it, we have to speak for the people who are seeing it that way I'm saying it, as far as the contract wise. People need to make that, if they don't already see it as an obligation the way we're putting it, well then they need to see it as a contract. They need to see it as, nigga, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Because a lot of people that you're saying, there were a lot of things that you're saying, people are not doing that. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people are not doing that, bro. Because you're right, it's an obligation. You get what I'm saying? It's a responsibility that you have to do that. But guess what? People are so mad within themselves, so alone with themselves, and so hated inside that they forget that it's an obligation, and they look at it as a contract, and they can break that agreement. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you just expressed, is what people need to hear. You get what I'm saying? So the way I meant it is the way you said it. You get what I'm saying? Is the way you said it. So,
Right.
but contract, but I'm making it. I'm the way I'm supposed to, the way I'm expressing it off his topic is the way you're saying it. So I feel like I'm in agreement, like, because I don't have to do it. You got to remember,
Yeah.
I don't have to do it. Just because I made the baby doesn't mean I have to do it for the baby. You see me, Chris. My dad didn't do shit. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
He didn't do nothing. He was contracted to me. You get what I'm saying? And he broke that agreement. You get what I'm saying? So like I agree with you 100,000%, bro. I agree with you 100,000%.
Right.
That's big
Hey,
facts.
that's just to add on to that piggyback. That's why I said it's what you attract in a way. Like it is real simple, but the thing is, there's niggas that's having sex with women and not having kids, and then there'll be that one dude that just and don't get pussy like that, bust a nut and have
Mm-hmm.
a kid. So why he attract that and the other man didn't? You see what I'm saying? So it'd be stuff like that. So now there's an agreement based on what he's attracting to
Mm-hmm.
have that responsibility or that obligation or whatever you want to call it.
That
But there's
wasn't
a
a
reason.
track. He stuck his dick in a pussy. That wasn't a
Okay,
track. He went to
but
that.
but not everyone has the same results when they put their dick in the pussy.
That's
That's
true.
what I'm saying.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's that's what like I know may speak deep, but it is simple. What I'm saying is there's a reason why you had a baby. There's a reason why he didn't have a baby. There's something that was supposed to happen. If everybody just put their dick in a woman and they have babies and now they have this obligation to take care of a child, that's how it would work. But
Mm-mm.
everybody's life is
Mm.
different.
Yeah. Nope. 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 You can't do that. You said there's something that's supposed to happen, and you know what? The main thing that was supposed to happen was life was born. It doesn't
Right.
matter. No. It doesn't matter. No category they're put in. Life was born.
No
That's the
facts.
only
I
thing.
agree,
That's the only thing. Life is born.
but it came from you.
It doesn't
There's
matter. It doesn't
it
matter.
does.
It does. If life was born in that sense.
Okay,
The life could come out of you and don't have to result in being how you came up or how you were
right.
with y'all or how you are. So that don't relate to that. So like I'm saying, it's
But this
born.
is what I
You
mean.
know,
This is what I
it's
mean.
about
This is what I
life
mean.
being born, not about the category the child's being in or
It's not a category. What I'm saying is
hmm
the reason why that child was born in whatever circumstance or whatever parent it is or any of that, there was a reason behind that. It could have been from anybody, but it's a reason it came from somebody. Because if everybody's fucking and not everybody's having kids, what's the reason for that? It's not meant. That's what I'm
what
saying.
okay, cool. I would say the only thing if you're having a kid, the reason is for reproducing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just what you're doing. So when you have a kid, you want your kid to be healthy. You want your kid to be have its father. You want the kids to be this and da 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 da. It's about reproduction. It's not about anything else or this or that. You ain't having a baby. It's reproduction. That's it. It has
Oh, you're right. I'm not even disagreeing with you, bro. I'm just saying there's a reason for everything.
a,
It's that simple. There's just a reason for everything. So there's a
Yeah,
reason
and you're
why
right.
you had a
You're
kid.
right.
There's a reason why I don't have a kid. There's a reason. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I
But
got
that's
you. I
You
got you.
based.
both are right.
I got
That's
you, bro. I
You
got you, bro.
you
I got you, bro.
yeah.
you both are right.
Mhm.
You both are right. You both are right because there's a
Right.
lot of
I'm not
reasons.
disagreeing with
There's
nothing
a
he's
lot of
saying.
No,
yeah. Y'all both
no.
are right because guess what? Because a nigga's dad. Because like my dad, he just was in it for the pussy. You get what I'm saying? He was just in it for the feel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He was just he that was his own reason. When I was created, he wasn't obligated to the contract in his head. He like fuck that.
Exactly.
I didn't sign up for that. Well, what you was signing up for? You went in there. You get what I'm saying? So
Facts.
both of y'all are right. Both of y'all are right.
And my
Shit.
father and my father was in for the control.
See?
If you
See?
want to put it, if you want to boil it down to it, I can say yeah, it was about reproduction because he reproduced more than us. But when it came down to it, it wasn't just about reproduction. It was more about
Right.
control. And when he figured out he can't control it, he moved away.
All right. See.
There you
So
go, Cuzzo.
that's where I was gonna go with it. Like there's a reason because your life, like you said, you may not have to have the circumstance of your father because you
Mhm,
your own life, like you were saying, you just reproductive. You're here, but the
mhm,
reason that person had a child was maybe there was something like some people just want the pussy and they learn, oh wait, this is more than just pussy. A kid came out
Mhm.
this motherfucker. So now they learned something. That was the reason. Or like you said, your dad wanted control. Now I realize, oh damn, I ain't have to control like I thought I did. That's the reason. So,
mhm,
but see, you are your own. Like you have your own life, your own categories. You gonna pick up on your own. So I'm not saying that that's the official contract. The contract could be just a lesson, bro. It could be anything. The contract is simple. It's any and everything that happens when something happens. The cause and effect, bro.
So
Facts.
let me ask
Facts.
y'all a question. Let me ask y'all men a question since we got on something like that. Let me ask y'all men a question if y'all don't mind. Um,
Mhm.
did anybody have did everybody have parents in their lives or what?
Well,
If
I'm gonna
y'all
go ahead and
don't
answer.
mind no speaking on it.
I'm gonna answer that first. Like I said, I was up to the age of 6 that I had both my parents, but I always felt that even when my parents got divorced at 6, it was like every kid goes through that, and you feel like it was part of your fault that that happened, but you also feel as if too is that you wasn't asked to be here, but you go back to that contract situation, how you would say that, well, my soul was asked to come back down here in this other vessel to fulfill this journey here. So that's why sometimes, like I said, I would feel as if I didn't have a connection sometimes to my physical parents that I have because the way of my mind thinking is totally different from them. But we share similarities on a different level. But like I said, I just always felt, from my perspective of that happening to me, that I just felt that I was just of someone else.
Hmm.
mhm.
Okay. Hey, I already know your story, Cuzzo, but if you don't mind
Me.
telling.
No, I mean,
Oh,
I would say, and I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it real, real
Mm-hmm.
short. Y'all know I don't like to really be long. I'm gonna just say it like this: when you born, you're not the one that who made the contract with your parents. Your parents made the contract with whatever energy they was connecting with, which
Hmm.
obviously their parents. So they had a contract to energies to parent another energy.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is I never had a contract with my father, but my father may have made a contract with me and may have not lived
Mm-hmm.
up to it. This is not the same thing as me making a contract with somebody. Now, when I have a responsibility, that may be my contract.
Mm.
Now, when I may have like my cousin, y'all know me and him have never known each other when we was little grown up. We met as teenagers, but I have a contract with him. because I made that contract with him because he is my family, and I have a contract with my family to guard my family, to keep my family safe. This is me, not anybody else. Not anybody else. Does have nothing to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do with his point of view. This has everything to do with me because this is what I done. These are mine. So that's what I was saying. These are the agreements to a soul that you make with another soul.
Facts. Facts. No, that's
Mhm.
And
that's
I'm not
facts.
saying nobody. I'm not
And
saying nobody wrong. I'm not saying nobody wrong when I
of
say that.
course,
I
of
just want
course.
to say this. I'm not saying nobody wrong. I'm not saying nobody wrong. No, 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 no. Bro, when you was speaking some shit, I fucks with it. You was speaking some shit. You was speaking some shit. So I'm right. I'm right with you, bro. I'm right with you.
Facts,
All of
Chris.
y'all.
And you know what?
All of y'all.
You know what, Chris? You know what, Chris? I agree with you cold-heartedly, but for me, hey man, I'm obligated to you now. You hear me? That shit done
I,
got that shit done
bro,
got deeper than our
do
contract.
I
Look, listen.
complain? Do I
Hey,
complain?
you hear me?
You hear
You
me?
hear me?
You hear
This
me?
shit.
Exactly, Cuzzo. You
look,
hear me?
look. It might have started off as a contract because you're right. Yeah, let me get an air hug. Here you talking about. Let me turn the cam on. Here you talking about. It might have started off. It might have
Already,
as a goddamn contract. Here you go, kid. It might have started off as a contract, but guess what? Now I'm obligated to you. You hear me? You hear me, Kurt? You hear me, Kurt? Mental Ninja, all y'all boys. For real.
Yep.
Everybody in that chat. Everybody in this chat. You hear what I'm saying? We might be contracted, but I want to also learn you guys to be obligated to be there. So much respect. Mental Ninja, what about you, bro? What about you? Did you have both your parents in y'all?
Yeah, I had both parents, you know what I'm saying? While at the same time, like, my dad was in the military, so, and the era, though, the whatever style of military in the army that shit he did, it kind of had him like a kind of a secretive person to, like, especially to me. I think I kind of feel like, how you talking about, man, yeah, I feel like I'm alone, nobody understands me, stuff like that. I talk in AA and tell my story. That's pretty much how I talk. Like, man, I feel like I was fucking outcasted, the black sheep of my own family, and shit, everybody did everything right. I did everything wrong. And me and my dad, we weren't really close at all. You know what I'm saying? It was more like a struggle between both of us. And I think that it probably dealt with like me having some really hardcore illnesses as a baby and shit. And it kind of, he might have looked at me like, damn, I brought something that's like weak into this world and shit, but at the same time, could nobody in my family go through the shit I've been through and survive. But I had both parents, man, and like I had an amazing upbringing. I lived in secret bases inside of mountains and shit in Maryland. I got to travel the world and shit. I never fucking went hungry. I never didn't have clothes. I didn't have the clothes I wanted that would have me being cool in school, but I had clothes and shit, what they thought I should have. You know what I'm saying? But on the contractually, my parents fulfilled the agreement. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's pretty much it, bro. But at the same time, like I kind of felt like even today, I don't feel like I'm the person they thought I was supposed to be because they had an idea of what the contract would look like at the end. You know what I'm saying? They didn't, and it kind of feels to me sometimes like the contract didn't have room for me to become my own man the way I was going to become. They had an idea already set in their mind, and they really haven't been willing or able or have enough space in their mind to budge from that idea. They're still waiting for me to become this motherfucking Bill Cosby sweater Carlton wearing nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, they're starting to be okay with the person I am and starting to see the beauty in it, who I, the life I live and shit, the kind of work I do and the women I date and the AA shit and the OTO secret society shit. They may not understand it, but they seen that it works for me. So I've set a new contract, and it doesn't mean that they have to fucking abide by anything because the contract, the word code mean together. You know what I'm saying? On track. You know what I'm saying? My job, my obligation is to do my best to be a service to God and his children and not be causing wreckage no more in people's lives and shit. And for them, they happy that I ain't showing up drunk, I ain't homeless, I ain't going back to prison or jail and shit. So they're starting to see the fruits of their labor that I don't think they really saw when I was younger and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got from my little brother and my sister. But in all intents and purposes, I had a fucking wonderful ass fucking family.
Facts.
What? That's wonderful, bro. That's wonderful. What about you, King?
Exactly.
I had both parents, bro. They divorced when I was 12, and like Kirk said, that shit kind of affected me in a sense. Um, but the thing about I'm very fortunate because my mom Dukes and my dad, they was like friends. So the co-parenting was cool, even though they wasn't together. There was years I lived with my dad. There was years I lived with my mom, and like if some shit happened, shit, no matter what they had going on, they never let it affect me and my siblings. So it was a healthy co-parenting relationship. The divorce affected me a little bit as a kid, yeah, but I'm fortunate that I had parents that knew how to maneuver over whatever they had going on between them to have that agreement contract to raise me and my kid and my siblings a certain way. So I was fortunate, bro. And even now, like me being a grown man, they accept the way I am. They partake in a lot of the things that I do. You know what I mean? So I have a good bond with my parents, and it's definitely helped me to even be my own person due to the fact that they know how to do things on their own without each other and going through their life. So yeah, I'm very fortunate, bro. Even through the crisis that they went through, I was raised pretty good, bro. No complaints, really.
Facts. I want to add to
And
what you saying too, King, too, because like I said, even though my parents split up when I was 6'2", but like I said, it was they did kind of balance it between, they was able to take care of me, like and teach me some stuff too. So like I can't say I wasn't unfortunate, but they did balance it for me going from each house and stuff like that. So
you, you guys want me to tell you why I brought that up? Because there's always a statistic about, oh, you had both your parents in the household. You should be good. I grew up only with my mother, or I only grew up with my father. You had both your parents. See, that's the thing. People got to understand. Just because you have both your parents in the house doesn't mean everything was sweet in the house. You get what I'm saying? Doesn't mean your mother wasn't out there cheating and doing other shit or treating you bad or abusing you or vice versa with your father. You might have been dealing with your parents fighting all the fucking time, or them exposing you to certain things that you shouldn't even been exposed to at a certain age. See, people got to understand, just because you have both your parents in the doesn't mean you've had the best substance, or you had the sidewalk already paid for you. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's going through a lot of trauma in their households. It doesn't even matter if you only had one parent, two parents, or no parents. You get what I'm saying? People got to understand that. You get what I'm saying? On the outside looking in, you'll never know what somebody's going through or what they have been through unless you've asked them.
facts.
That's why I asked that with all y'all. And because I heard, because the way he started his topic off and you guys gave y'all perspective, that's why I asked that question, because there was a substance behind every one of y'all's answers.
Yeah, that was a good question, though. Definitely a good question, Kazu.
Mhm.
Like Kurt, like you don't honestly know. He, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. He told me that there was a topic or a substance that he was gonna bring up that I was gonna be in tune with. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. It's giving me chills. You get what I'm saying? It's giving me
Hmm.
chills. And everybody in the chat that feel what I'm saying, please give me an air hug. Please give me an air hug because I need
Can
it
I
at the moment.
can I can I can I say something?
Yep.
Of course.
I want to say this. Just please, just walk with me for a second. Give me at least like a minute and a half, please. This is all I'm asking.
We're all ears, bro.
Right. So let's take it through that child. Let's say supposedly made that contract with the parents, you know, but the parents wasn't ready and able to care for the child, so the parents dumped that child off after making a contract with birthing him. Um, right? Okay, so now this child is in protective custody, or DSS, waiting for parental advice, or parent, from a contract he never signed or agreed to, because he don't know, because he wasn't able to speak that language. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so this child get picked up by a nice, wonderful parent, nice brown or black family, what we can call in quotes. I don't go by that, but excuse me, let's use that. Okay, a nice black family growed up to be a wonderful child. Just, you know, you have possibilities of the child being a hard ass or being a problem child, being within in this system. We have those possibilities because we see those in TV, but we haven't really experienced that. We really kind of really don't know. But when we actually know someone who actually adopted a problem child, was raised a problem child, and that child became a fucking scholar, sports star, whatever, all this other stuff, that don't get recognized as a contract that was made with the initial parent. So is this by contract or no? Because if this is by contract and because we see countless in these neighborhoods in our projects, huh, parents are breaking contracts all day, every day.
Exactly.
But
Keep going.
these kids aren't even being built by contracts. So what are these? Are these contracts or these kids are just being built by experience?
I think it's both.
Because these kids don't see a contract that they don't make. First of all, a kid never makes a contract. If you're going to go by a contract, the parent always makes the contract by putting the kid in here unwillingly.
Right.
I'm just going to say that unwillingly you put a child here because you're willing to put a child here, but the child wasn't willing to be here. So we're going to say that since we're going by contract, did the child sign it or no? Because
No.
we're talking contracts. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So now we're talking about a depleted contract that wasn't signed by the second party. Yes, you see where I'm going with this, or no?
Exactly. No,
Yep.
you're right.
Exactly. So how is this ran by contracts? Okay, let's go a little deeper. So we have the parents or parents. That's parent for this life. But as we see, there's either a mother, majority of the time, 60%, 40%, we see the father. What's the contract? What contract did the baby make to be split between his parents? If he don't even know about a parent, and the only thing he know is about a mother and know about a titty because that's his food source and where he's linked to or she is linked
Uh,
to. So
They don't
I
even.
just want to add. I
is
want to
that
add one thing to that.
hold on. No, I'm not finished. I
All
know
right,
you want
all
to
right.
add. I know you want to add, and I got you. So this is what I'm saying because I brought this from a baby to a mother for very important 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 part. When if you have a child and you have seen your child conceived in the hospital in front of the mother, and you can see your child conceived out in the next steps, what's being what happens? Your child is being put inside your mother's arm. Is your child worrying about a contract? No. Your child is worrying about getting to that fucking titty because it's hungry and it wants food. And the mother is infatuated by the birth that she just conceived, which is no problem. It's honored. That's honored. There's nothing wrong with that. It's honored. Again, we're talking about the baby in the contract. The baby is not worrying about the mother or the father. It's worrying about getting to the titty for food source. because that is the instruction. It's not a contract. They don't know anything of a contract. You just recognizing it as a contract. It's not a contract. It's a beacon to let the baby know that, hey, this is your food source. That's why the baby always reach for the fucking nipple. Without you
Cuzzo, can I add
saying
one thing?
you don't need to say nothing for the baby to reach for the nipple. The mother don't need to say anything to reach for the nipple. The baby is automatically going to go to the nipple. Why? Because it automatically knows. It's the part of the DNA. It's not a contract.
Cuz,
A contract don't know
Cuzzo,
DNA. A contract knows specifics of what it wants to control. You should never put together a contract with the cellular structure of yourself or a body. But
Cuzzo, let me
go ahead,
add
cuz.
one thing. Let me add one thing because I know bro wanted to say something. My shit gonna be short, real short, because I actually am in agreement with you. I actually agree with you. So I'm just gonna make mine short so bro couldn't say something because I know he wanted to say something before me. First I want to give a shout out to Ty because she said, "Cuzzo, what's up, Ty? You know, I miss you, girl. What's up? What's happening? What's up to everybody in the chat? What's happening? You know, much love to everybody in the chat. You hear me? All right, now what I wanted to say was, you're absolutely right. What you think is a birth certificate, the parents have to sign that, not the child. That the parents. That's more of that. That's the contract for the parents. You get what I'm saying? To sign that. You get what I'm saying? That's their contractual agreement. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with you, bro. I don't, nigga, the kids coming to work, they don't even know how to spell contract. I didn't know how to spell contract. Did anybody else know how to spell contract when they came in here?
Nobody
I don't
did.
think nobody else did. You
Hell
know?
no.
So
Nobody did.
so you know, I actually agree with you. I really the birth certificate is that contract for those parents. Some sign it, some don't. Some people don't even go to the hospital and give birth to sign the contract because they don't want to sign the contract because they didn't want to have that baby. You get what I'm saying? So I actually agree with you. But go ahead. Who was finna just say something? Go ahead.
I think that
It goes right into what I was gonna say, bro. To add on to what Chris was saying, bro. The thing about what you're saying, which is to go deeper, and I do agree with what you're saying. I just want to take it deeper so we can have a clearer understanding on the simple shit you said.
Go ahead, bro.
What
There
word?
was a contract here before the baby, so you're like, where does the contract come from? It's not. You're right. It's not the baby, but there's, like bro said, there's birth certificates, there's social security
Mm-hmm.
cards,
Yep.
there's all these contracts that was here before the child was even
Facts.
born. So
Facts.
that's the part that needs to be acknowledged as far as what is a contract, or where does that term even come from? Where's it? Who created this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where to go deeper. That's where we can go with that, because
Mm.
you're right.
You
A
hear me?
child
You hear me?
doesn't know. The child knows natural shit. Like it's
Mhm.
simple. Like just like a animal. You know what I mean? The animal knows how to eat, do what it needs to do, survive, chill. That's what babies do.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
they're contracted based upon the contract that was here before them. So they learn how to create their own contracts based upon where we're living in, which was a contract world before we was even born.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
the part we need to acknowledge. You know what I mean? That's really what I
Yep.
wanted to build on.
That's
Right.
it.
Now,
That's
Yeah.
it
you,
right there.
No.
first, hey
You.
man, I love y'all. First of all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I just want to throw that out there. Go ahead,
Peace
Cuzzo.
and love to
I
you
love
too,
y'all.
bro.
He supported you.
No, I said I love y'all. That's what I'm saying. I love y'all. You supported me too.
I did.
Shit.
I did.
I love y'all.
Crazy,
I
crazy,
love
man.
y'all.
Okay, and the crazy thing is, I like the way brother put it. He have a
Yes.
whole different perspective, and I respect it. I see what the fuck he talking about, and it's like, oh, okay. It's like that Denzel Washington. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, all right. You know.
Facts. You hear me?
Because
Someone call
at the end
911.
at the end of the day, bro, it's a word that was created. So we like, I sometimes, like you said it earlier. Sometimes you ain't gotta go that deep. Sometimes you gotta go deep just to see, like, really it's simple as hell. Because
Right.
it's like, okay, where did this contract shit come from? Because at the end of the day, who said that's what it's supposed to be called? Then you realize, okay, there's people that is controlling this. Like you said, it comes back to control. So even if we may be relating, like I said, something that you may attract in your life is part of a contract, but I only say that based upon the contracts I made to use the word, because that's the word that they're given, which I have to explain certain things with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yep.
baby doesn't know that when it's born here. Like I said, the baby don't know none of
Hey,
this shit. You're in a contract to learn this shit. They take you to school. That's a contract. Boom. Now you got to learn this shit.
Yep.
Learn the contract. You see what I'm
listen to
saying?
what you
So
just said. Listen to what you just said, cuz. I'm actually going about to agree with you because all love in the comment section, all love said, well, babies have to be trained to latch onto the nipple. They don't naturally teach. That's facts. It's up to the parent. They supposed to be. It's up to the parent. The baby don't know. No, the baby don't know no better. It's up to you. It's
Right.
up to the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Go ahead, cuz. Keep talking. Keep
I
preaching.
see, and the crazy thing is what he said. I see it as like, you know, he's saying that as far as the physical world, as what we know now today, is contract. And I
right,
think that's his standpoint on the conversation on what we going off of, and what how I presented was like a non-contract of beings of life on this earth, because we naturally we're not by contracts, but in this world, in this state right now, it's kind of by contract. So that's why I was like,
facts.
oh, okay, I get what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So
Because
yeah.
really, bro, I can say what a contract is. You can say what a contract is. Kirk. It's
Hmm.
all because we made a contract on what the fuck a contract is. You get what I'm saying? And that's the only way I can say what contract is. Because like
Mm-hmm.
agreement,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Facts.
Big
you made
fact.
an agreement at the end of the day. You chose to use that and live with that word.
Facts.
And
Big
You're
you
fact.
don't
definitely
even know.
right. You're
You get
definitely
taught
right.
that though, bro. Like we're bigger than that, but we don't get taught the bigger part. We're just taught, oh, this is what. Like, think about it. In school, they teach you more about contracts. They like, you got to get ready for college. You got to get ready for a job. They're not
Yep.
teaching you freedom, bro. They're not teaching you nothing about freedom. So that's what would
Facts.
be the opposite of a contract, is a freedom to just be free. And you wouldn't even be caught breaking a contract, because at the end of the day you're free. So if you do something then decide not to do it, it wouldn't even be that.
First of all, they're teaching us the wrong shit. Christopher Columbus and all that other extra shit. They're telling us the wrong shit. First of all, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just digress for a second, but I'm just saying they telling us the wrong shit. They telling us what the other side of the fence done told them. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're contracted to teach us that. You get what I'm saying? So, I just hit the young mile, y'all. It's just real shit. You get what I'm saying? Hey
Big,
man, it's real. You hear what I'm saying? But see, I changed. I did what my father did. My father, goddamn, he went by contract law. He didn't go by the agreement. I changed that. I made it an obligation for me to take care of my kids. You get what I'm saying? I changed that whole thing. Nah, I'm not signing no damn nigga. Yeah, I signed. Okay, don't get me wrong. I signed my kid's birth certificate. Yeah, I signed that contract. But guess what? I applied pressure to that contract. I transformed that contract to an obligation. You get what I'm saying? I like
yep.
straight up. I can't even tell you the time my son was born because guess what? I don't even care about that paperwork. I care about his enjoyment. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about that paperwork. He was brought here. He was brought. Okay, whatever. He's here now. What am I supposed to do? Right? And what I'm supposed to do? A lot of parents don't even know what the fuck to do. You get what I'm saying? I had to learn how to do it from the absence of mind. You get what I'm saying? I learned how to do for my kids from the absence of mind. You get what I'm saying? So when I see these kids walking around with shitty ass diapers and snotty ass nose, guess what I do? Hey man, go wipe your. Matter of fact, come here real quick. Come here real quick. Let me wipe your nose for you. You can't be goddamn walking around like that. You talking about you goddamn cute. You ain't cute. Let me wipe your nose for you. You know what I mean? Oh, if them niggas just got shitty diapers, guess what I do? Hey man, where your parents at, man? Ask them if I can change your diaper or something. Like, for real, you need to change that. You walking around here with no shoes and socks on and shit like that. That's what I mean by what you said earlier was 1,000% right, Chris. You get what I'm saying? These folks goddamn need to know it's not a contract, bro. It's an obligation to these kids, bro.
Right.
You hear me?
And I just wanted to say what you were saying on that too, Cuzzo, because it's like most parents, and you know, most of the parents nowadays, the ones who don't give a fuck, they're having these kids, and they try, you know, they don't want to put the obligation of taking care of them, but trying to push it on others. So instead of them, like I said, now you're trying to believe that contract off to somebody else. But those are your obligations, whether you have 5 to 10 kids. You're obligated to teach those children. You shouldn't have had all those kids if you feel as if you don't want to be bothered with them. But those are your obligations to take care of those kids all the way up to the age of 18. So you have,
You hear me?
it's not a choice.
You hear me? But that shit done changed, bro. This is not the 1950s no more. People goddamn looking at it like it's a real contract for real. You know what I mean? Back in the days, it was obligated. You hear what I'm saying? We done, I don't know what the fuck happened, but now it's a damn contract, bro. Now we're treating it like business. You know what I mean? Now we're treating it like business.
Exactly.
You know,
what contract
go ahead,
have you signed? What contract have you signed before you fucked that girl and impregnated that motherfucking child? What I mean, that girl, and to have that child. What contract have you signed for that? You haven't. No, you was horny. You was a horny ass nigga, and you motherfucking ran across a nice piece, and you motherfucking shit happened. And you end up having a child. You didn't sign up motherfucking. You don't accidentally sign a motherfucking contract.
you hear me?
You don't accidentally have a fucking child and say, "Oh, we're just gonna have this child and not, just fucking go according to our lives, and we're just gonna have this child and just, no, that don't happen that way. Even when you plan for a child, it still don't happen that way. When you plan for a child, what contract do you fucking sign? You talk with your fucking mate and say, "Hey, I'm ready to have a fucking child." And you sit here and you fuck and you make love and you have a child.
Hey, Latrice.
It's an agreement that you talk with your mate. I'm ready. Yes, you're ready too. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Let's make love and have the best child of the world. It's an agreement. It's no contract. Because if it was a contract,
Hey, Latrice, I want to state this. Because she basically said what I said earlier, and I love you for that, girl. She says the obligation goes beyond the parents. As an experienced adult, it's our responsibility to look out for the younger generation. That's exactly what I just fucking said. That's exactly what the fuck I just said. You hear what I'm saying? That's exactly what I just basically fucking said.
Exactly.
That's exactly. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry, King. That's exactly what we just said. That's exactly what we just said. That's exactly what we just said.
This is why I have females, the female energy on my panel. This is why. This is exactly why, because we need that anatomy. We need that the learnings of the female, because they know they body. How the fuck we're gonna ask a white man about your wife's body when she's been in that body since birth?
Facts.
This shit don't make no fucking sense. This is why I always have guys on my shit, so they can literally be like, "No, nigga, this is what's going on." And man, thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Hey, look, she also said that's why I said it, brother. I knew what you were going on. That's what we're going on, Latrice. Thank you, Queen. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, Queen.
And that's why I say I always like to have that feminine energy always come through, because like I say, the queens know a lot, and that's why I love them. I
And
love it.
I want you queens to know there are some brothers that do think about this, and you're hearing it right now. You're hearing
Hmm?
King Excellence. You're hearing it right now. You
Hmm?
know what I mean? I know our percentage is short, but you're hearing it. So you go tell others that there are a percentage out there that do consider that.
Yep. Facts.
For real, Latrice. Nah, for real. I give you much praise, Queen. For real, man. Real shit. Like real shit. That's how it's supposed to be. That's why I don't care if it's your child, Kurt, or your child, Chris, or your
Mm-hmm.
child, Mental Ninja. If your child is walking down the street and he got snot on his nose, I'm finna wipe his nose. You hear me?
Facts. 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 It's like it's all about looking out for each other, and that's what we missed somewhere along the line. We missed that, and that's where I be feeling obligated because I be seeing if I'm looking at these kids that's outside in the streets and stuff, and I'm like, where's the parents? But my obligation, is for me. I feel as if I want to park my truck on the side. I want to get these kids like, man, I want to teach y'all that this is y'all could do better than what y'all doing. That you have love. I don't care if your parents just telling you just go outside. I don't want to be bothered. But as to me, my obligation feels as if I need to show these little kids some love and talk to them.
Yep. Facts. And man, for me, it don't have to be a fucking man. I mean, I'm sorry. It don't have to be a
Go
child.
ahead, cuz.
It don't have to be a child. It really don't have to. Kurt, if we chilling,
Mm-hmm.
we plan to go out downtown LA. Nigga, if you got some shitty on nose, nigga, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, let's go to the cut right here. You got some shit on your nose.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not about just a fucking child. Cuzzo, you know how I am. Nigga, you got a whole bunch of lint in your hair. Let me get this shit out for you.
Facts.
You know how I am. I don't, nigga, bro, y'all see me. Y'all see me. I love, man, what the, do I really have to go on cam? Do I really have, I love my presence. I love my presence. A nigga is clean. A nigga's fucking clean. A
I'm finna
nigga's
go on
fucking
cam with
clean.
you.
Now check this shit out. You with me? If you with me, I don't give a fuck if there's a speck on you that's small as shit and nobody else see it. If I recognize it, I'm getting that shit off you. Cause you know why? It's making us look less. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
You
Some
could be a
people are talking
child.
about us.
You could, yeah, right. You could be a child. I'm gonna get that snot off you. You could be a grown man. I'm gonna get that fucking piece of hair, that piece of paper out your fucking hair. It don't fucking matter. It's about looking out for each other. Exactly what fucking Chop
Right.
said.
Hey, bro, on
How the
some
how the fuck are you
to,
gonna say? How the fuck are you gonna say I got a cute baby, but his fucking pampers are sagging? How you gonna say that? I'm
Right.
looking at your baby and he looks like he needs fucking help.
Yep. Yep.
hey to like put a little twist on it to just complete it because I'm about to hop off. I just want to like y'all saying some real shit, but I'm gonna just kind of go full circle with the whole topic. Just like you were saying, Chris. Really, if we talk about a contract and what a contract is, that what you said is really the only contract there should be. And to even
Right.
go a little deeper, uh, I think sometimes we mix up a agreement with a contract because a agreement is involved in the contract, but that doesn't mean it's the same thing. So I think that's where when we teeter totter with an agreement and a contract. But what I wanted to say is, yeah, that a contract we should only have is to take care of one another because at the end of the day, just like you said, if you see your cousin and he got some hair in, or his some lint in his hair, that's from your perspective. At the end of the day, you still see that, so you have to respect yourself enough to say something to him about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the contract. If there was a contract or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
only thing that's how I look at it. So no matter who you, that's why I say relationships, whatever you dealing with, it's still you. So you have to figure out. That's why when I say a baby isn't born knowing this contract, but when it's taught it, now it has to maneuver through a contract world by creating its own contracts, or AKA your own reality based off
Right.
of you. So there could be a nigga that don't give a fuck about his kids, leave the kids nappy headed, snotty nose, but that's what they want to do. But if you respect yourself enough, you tapped into yourself enough, shit, man, my really only contract I should do is respect everything that's in my point of view. And that's it. So that's all I
Who
wanted
that's
to
talking?
say to
That's
y'all.
King. Is that King talking? Is that King?
That's King
Yes,
High
sir.
himself.
Respect, King. Respect.
Much love, bro. For sure, for
I'm,
sure.
I'm glad you came out, my brother.
Oh yeah, Kirk, already, man. I have to. You be showing me love on my shit, so I had to hop on, bro. Much love to all y'all. Respect to
Appreciate
y'all.
you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
You know what
definitely
I
tap
love?
in some more.
You know what I love about my cousin? Let me tell you what I. And this ain't got nothing to do with family. Let me tell you what I love about cousin. He's passionate. If people don't understand what passionate is, go to New York. Then you'll understand what the fuck passionate is. You hear me? We
Mm-hmm.
talk. We talk with that type of nature. You hear me? When we're passionate about something, we give it to you. You hear me? So respect.
Peace and love to y'all, man. I'm gonna definitely tap in. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care of yourself, man.
Hey Chris, we can't hear you, cuz. We can't hear you, cuz.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Your baby will never recognize a contract. He even just said it. You have to teach your baby a contract. Actually, when a contract is being set, even when we talk about a contract into these days, you are not being taught a contract. You have to be signed into a motherfucking contract. So that is what solidifies a contract, because you're being conned to the tractions of that's going, and the tractions are the agreements that happens. That's why a contract comes from the agreements that's happened. And the only reason why you have contract is because people couldn't keep their agreements. So now you have to have contracts because people was conning you upon those agreements.
Them fucking card artists.
So there's no contract that your baby signed. If there was a contract that your baby signed, your baby would have understood the terms and agreements of those contracts. After the contracts are being said, there are terms and agreements that you are solidifying.
Hey,
Terms
cuzzo.
and agreements that you are solidifying.
Hey, cuzzo. Hey,
That
cuzzo.
is the contract. That
Who told you that? No, this is the same thing. I'm asking you a question about what you're talking about.
go ahead.
Who told you that weird shit? Who told you a baby knows about a contract? That's some weird shit. Who the hell told you? No, okay, I'm going off. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, guys. Like, who the hell told you that weird shit? Cause that don't make any fucking sense. I don't even know how to spell contract when I'm first born. Cause.
I don't even know the language of contract when I was consumed. Again, these contracts aren't at birth. Okay, so check this out. So you're telling me that our heart have a contract with air. Your heart, everybody's heart signed a contract with oxygen right now. Hold on. Since everybody here is antenna, and we go down to energy, it's the reason why your motherfucking hair curl is a motherfucking antenna on how you motherfucking accumulate the motherfucking goddamn energy. So when you put that motherfucking shit down, So when you motherfucking every motherfucking day, when you're walking through the beach, when you're walking through your neighborhood, when you're walking before you get into the white man that you're about to support and target, you signed a contract. Hold on. The source of your energy signed a contract with all your DNA.
I know, cuz. Put your head down, cuz. Now he doing the Abraham Lincoln on y'all ass.
He bowing.
Fuck you mean. Fuck you mean. Now he doing the Abraham Lincoln on y'all ass. You hear? You hear?
Hold on. Check this out. When every one of us woke up, you signed a contract, whatever shirt that you decided to put on for that day.
Oh my God.
Hold on. You signed a contract for brushing your teeth, which is traditional. So your traditions is
all a birth certificate.
So cooking food is contract. So when you cook spaghetti, you sign a contract before you boil your fucking noodles.
Oh my God. My boy. Hold on, cuzzo. Hold on, cuzzo. Hold on, cuzzo. My boy. Hold on, my boy. Hold on now. Hold on, cuzzo. Hey, yeah. Look at him. Jesus Christ. See, look. Check this out. hey, but it's facts. Check this out. Check this out, though. Check this out. Hey, Latrice saying some powerful shit. Check this out. The birth certificate, the contract, and the Social Security is what they follow us by. That's a tracking device. Our Social Security number is a tracking device. You hear me? Hold on. They're gonna actually make technology doing the computer chips, but before the computer chips, Social Security, the number is our tracking device. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead. Man, pour your feelings out, cuz. Because you're saying the truth.
Oh, yeah, shit. You already agree.
Go ahead, cuz. Speak. If you speaking passionate, you ain't saying nothing, go ahead.
Yep.
I don't
hold it down. I gotta take I'm about to step out for a minute, but y'all hold it down.
All right, we got you, bro.
All right.
Rainstorm. I'm not getting overwhelmed. You know.
I know what you're talking about. I already read the chat. I read the chat. I
mean, it's you know.
Did you get my text message?
Yeah.
Okay. You ain't reply. That's how I know you all into it.
Yeah. It's not about that, you guys. And this is why I tell people, like, yo, like, you have to understand energy. Because it's all going to boil down with energy. It's always going to boil down to energy. It we make things difficult. That's why I break a lot of things down into simple form. Then when we have these questions, this is a question to everybody on the panel. And and this is not saying about anybody's answer. I put my shit in simple form because that's just what it is. It's simple. I've learned from digging, saying it's this, oh, then it's this, oh, then it's this, and then it's this. Where have we gotten with that? We've used that on each other. Where have we gotten with that? I haven't even gotten nowhere with that with information. We have to break it down. It's more simple than what it really is. And that's why these talks and these conversations, these builds are powerful, because we have different perspectives. We have different angles that we're coming from. Angels. If we're coming from the sky, aren't we coming from different angles? If you a Libra, I mean, if I'm a Libra, you a Leo, he's a Sagittarius, this person is this. Aren't we coming from different angles of the sky? So why can't we put our angles together and try to figure it out?
Together. Facts.
We
Facts.
know something is duping us. Why are we going along with the shit that's duping us? This is, I'm not.
And just like the tree said, they tracking us by electronics now. And you know what? She's basically on the same page with us, basically agreeing with what we're saying. You feel me? Like, you know, before technology upgraded, Social Security number tracking, you know? But they see that a lot of people slip by them, you know? A lot of people slip by them, you know? Now they're trying to find a better or an elaborate way in their book to be able to keep account. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you're definitely right, bro. You're definitely right. You're definitely right too, Latrice. You're powerful, man. I'm glad I've met you in here and everybody else in here. I just want to say, super warrior, Latrice. I just want to get as much names as possible. All love, Jess King. You know, Nikki. What's up, Nikki? What's up, baby? How you doing, man? We got to work on that Cuzzle survival pack. We still gonna get that. You know. You hear me? You hear me? I love you. You know I love you, girl.
Hey, hold
You know
on,
I
hold
love
on,
you, girl.
hold on. While we got a motherfucking moment, Cuzzo, man, you stick to your know shit. You can't just switch to you hear me. God damn it! You know, like,
I'm
come on.
sorry. I'm sorry. Don't blame it on me. You better blame it on them. Nah, don't blame it on me. You better blame it on them Memphis niggas. You hear me? Because guess what? They did something to me, cuz. They did something to me, cuz. I talk to them like every other day, cuz, and they did something to me, cuz. And I know it's something part of your lingo, cuz. Look, I know it's part of your. I know, but listen, cuz. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I stole it from them and realized that you were saying it too. You feel me? And guess what? Shit, we both incorporated our lingo, because guess what? It works best for us. Hey, baby. What's up, baby? I do want to say, hey, baby.
Queen
Hey,
Nikki
damn, baby. Damn. Once I see something beautiful pop up, I just see something remarkable and beautiful pop up on the screen. Air hub. Here you go.
Good. What is good?
What's up?
How you doing, baby? How you doing?
Welcome.
Good. I just made us a little stir fry, little cabbage with some little potatoes in it, some mushrooms and some broccoli.
Tell me I gotta pull up, man. God damn. She said cabbage and man.
You remember I told you got to save me a plate. Oh, I'm coming. I do want to try that cabbage and that broccoli.
She said cabbage.
It's good.
Man.
It's good, John.
I'm mad now. She said cabbage. She didn't even give me a warning.
This nigga stupid.
She didn't give me a signal, a notification, a text message. Hey, cabbage is on something.
You hear me?
I'm okay, sis.
I already wanted you to come through. I was like, you should come. You was like tired tomorrow. I was like, okay, I got some more on.
Okay.
So I love cabbage. Man, I love cabbage.
Tomorrow, please have some
rice, cabbage and rice.
Whew, man.
You know how to cook collard greens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she do. She good, bro.
Yams, some collard greens, some macaroni and cheese. I don't know how to make all that. I try to stay away from that though. Now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Light, not heavy.
Yep.
You right.
I mean, now like me, I might tell her like, yo, I might need you to make like 4 or 5 pounds of collard greens. You
hear me?
You can have like a half a pound, and the rest is for me. Don't worry about it. Just cook it for me, and I got you.
Yeah.
And you know
we
that
can split it. I'll take what he don't eat. I'll take what he don't eat. You know.
Cousin, you might be here, so we gonna split that.
Big facts.
Hell yeah.
Queen Nick, I'll be petting. You know, I'll be petting Egypt.
Because I just want get Queen Nikki C view as far as soul contracts, because what we were talking about earlier. So I just wanted to get what you think on that.
I do believe that when we came here, we had a job to do. Point blank and period. Because why are we meeting all these different people? Why are we connecting the way we are? Why are we going through all the things that we go through with different beings? Because we have to make it through these different tests that we go through. Like we go through these different tests to see how we're gonna navigate through these situations.
Mm-hmm.
And I just be laying in the cut on a lot of things. So I believe everything that has happened thus far has been a part of this contract. Yeah, babies don't know. We don't know nothing until it clicks on. It clicks on that we have a mission, that it's something more that we're here for. It has come to you one day, you be like, I know it's something else that I have to do while I'm here. It's something that I'm supposed to be doing. I need to find out what my purpose is. And it all just starts happening. You start seeing it all happening, seeing all the signs, seeing everything, and by paying attention to everything that's going on. I make my decisions just by looking at what's going on, the signals. Remember that bee was buzzing around me in the morning yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Chris, it was like, right in my ear, like right here.
And hold on, check this out. Check this out. Queen. What did you do? You didn't act crazy. You at first you slapped away, but then you stopped. Well, what happened after you stopped?
Nothing. It just kept buzzing, telling me
yeah.
whatever it was telling me.
Exactly. And after it was done, what happened?
Something with my tire.
And what happened after that?
Okay, go
Came
ahead. Go
back
ahead.
together, right?
Everything came together, and it was just, matter of fact, it's time to go.
Everything came together because it was supposed to be how it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Okay, can I throw in there one thing, y'all? Because y'all digressed a little bit, and I know where y'all digress to. You know, I know exactly where y'all digress to. You know, I just saying salute to y'all first of all. Salute to y'all because I know where y'all digress to. I know everybody else don't, but I do. But I want to say something to Latrice because it stated what I was saying to you first, Chris. You know, back to what we was talking about the you hear me part. I just found out Latrice is from Memphis or live in Memphis. And she just stated, yeah, she said, you hear me, amen. You know, look, she just agreed with me. Look, listen, Latrice, I knew there was a connection, girl. You know, I be talking to my people over there in South Memphis, over there on Ferriton, on Elvis Presley. You hear me? Over there on Airway Boulevard. You know, hey man, I connect with my people out there. Hitch Village Projects, Kansas Projects. They changed it to Montgomery Plaza. Yeah, I fuck with my South Memphis people. I go there every year for the last 6 years. So please tell my cousin I apologize, but I got to you hear me from Memphis, you know, so he don't kill me when I get out there to Cali. You hear me, Latrice? Give me an air hug, Latrice. Yeah.
Speaking of that, like I said, and I don't know if I really said this clearly, because I was coming out here.
Yeah, I'll be out there on the 11th, you know. So if you need the collard greens, we can make that happen.
And he gonna want them air hugs that you didn't give him. So
facts, big facts, big facts.
I remember them. So
you know,
my cousin gonna need his ear hugs. You know,
I'm definitely gonna need it because I'm like, damn. I'm like, we talk about survival packs and shit. She left me in the air.
But nah, like she always keeping me like up on it. Like, yo, Cypher, you got that? Like you still working on it? Bam, bam, bam. She's always on it. Like she's a real cousin. She's a real one. Like, and
Oh no, I know that.
I can say this because since me and her been vibing, and me and her been hanging out and
Mm-hmm.
passing all this information and knowledge between each other is really been just is man, but it's something I can glorify. So she's a real one, and anybody got a problem with Nick, you got a problem with me. I don't give a fuck who you are, male, female. It is what it is. It's
Right.
a problem. It is what it is.
And I'm glad you said that though, Chris. 'Cause like I said, because being on your panel, and being on Nikki C panel, and like I said, Andrew panel, and like I said, all the queens when they come together, like I said, it's just like the knowledge and stuff that they teach, and that's why I say like whenever I do a lot of these my own, I'm thankful for them for aiding me on that, you know, 'cause it's like you just be learning so much, you get so much wisdom from them. It just be so hard to explain.
Mhm.
That's
Hey
part of
Kurt,
our purpose.
Yeah.
what you say, Nikki? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What you say, Nikki?
I said that's a part of our purpose. That's why I spend so much time here. I'm not wasting time on shit that people want me to waste time on because they are just energy vampires trying to steal energy the best way they can because they don't know how to get up here where we are.
Right.
They know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I do it by being inside myself. But if you feel like you need to belittle others, you know what I'm saying, and talk all that shit just to make yourself feel better, you just letting us see who you really are. And I don't have to go in a motherfucking back check and talk about no motherfucking body because I'm too busy worried about myself and too busy on me.
Right.
You
I am the motherfucking bomb.
You hear me?
I know that. I am the motherfucking bomb. You don't. So therefore, because I'm so much the fucking bomb, you got to find something to say. You got to find something to say. You think you're going to dig in me. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Nikki is
Oh, I wish you was here earlier. I wish you were here earlier.
Nikki is a G. She a fucking soldier. She's a fucking mother. She's a fucking sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's a
I got
fucking
my son
god.
right here right now, too.
She's an amazing being. She's an amazing soul of light. It's a lot. She's an artist. It's a lot that y'all really don't know about Nikki. And it's cool. People had their perceptions. They want to talk shit. Da, 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 da. But at the end of the day, why you keep talking shit? It's a
Mm-hmm.
problem.
And you're a fucking empty vessel. You have no soul. You
There it
talking
is.
you going after Jesus. I'm more like Jesus than you are. More like Jesus than you are.
There it is.
Hey Kirk, is that the green light?
I hope your punk ass is listening, because I'm more like Jesus than you are, bitch. And walk up to me so I can let you know. Walk up in person. I don't want to do this internet shit. Since you that much, since you so fucking bad, step to me. Because you can't. Don't worry about if somebody put me on a pedestal. I didn't ask to be put on one. And I didn't put her drop still cool. Straight up. Still cool with drop.
Check this out.
Hey Kurt, is that the green light? Is that the green light, Kurt?
That's the green light.
Check this out. Check this out.
Okay.
Check this out.
Okay.
Check this out. Check this out. I fucking put her on the pedestal. How about it? What the fuck y'all gonna do? I put her on the pedestal. How about that?
That's the green light. That's the green light. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. I wish you were in the build earlier, like on Chris. Like you should have heard it. It was epic. We went the fuck in. Believe that.
I knew y'all was gonna go in. I've been sitting back. Let me just finish saying what I gotta say. I knew that y'all was gonna go in because what I did was I said what I had to say from the gate, and I wasn't gonna revisit that shit because it's not worth it. It ain't my time. My time is valuable. I don't have time to be wasting it. So I'm not gonna waste it on people that don't have no soul. But back to us. I knew that y'all, I just wanted y'all to just tell her how y'all really felt. because she think I'm in the back chat telling y'all shit. No, I don't got to. Everybody can see from your actions. We pay attention to actions over here. And you can say what the fuck you want to say, but at the end of the day, are your actions matching up to it? You can say you following Jesus all you want, but the way you sit here and put people down and judgmental on people, passing judgment, that Jesus ain't never did none of that shit. You ain't even reading your Bible.
Woo! I said, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. What did I say? Praise the Lord. What did I say, Kurt? What did I say, Kurt?
You said that earlier.
Praise the Lord.
If you say the word again, I said I'm gonna praise the Lord.
You hear me? You hear me? You've been touched by angels. You hear me?
I said, say it again, sister, because I'm gonna praise the Lord.
You gonna make me do the Kirk Franklin with my left leg. I ain't lying. You gonna make me do the Kirk Franklin. You hear me? Listen, Nikki. I'm talking about for real. I'm talking about you right. You know you gotta say what you gotta say, but I ain't even gonna lie. Like I said, if I love you and I fuck with you in this loyalty, I'm gonna have your back. When I heard this nonsense, nigga, we went the fuck in for like an hour straight before we got on Kirk shit. You hear me? Well, I ain't playing that, Nikki. You feel me? I really fuck with you. You hear me? I really fuck with you. You know what I mean? But real quick, before we jump back on it, I want to digress. Do you see the chat, Chris? Everybody saying Memphis, M-Town. See, they vouch for me, cuz. Don't beat me up when I come out there, cuz. Don't beat me up when I come out there, cuz. You hear me? Hey, Latrice. Hey, Latrice. You know Beale Street. You hear me? Purple Haze. You hear me? North Memphis. You know. Hey, man. I know that. Hey, I know they got the block war, but I love Memphis. Period, man. Hey, there's a lot of love in Memphis. You know, people just show the trauma in Memphis, but there's a lot of love and a lot of family orientation that do go on out there, man. I love Memphis. I talk to my homeboys and my homegirl all the time on video chat, all the time. I go out there every year. I haven't went out there this year because of Corona, but I am in tune with Memphis because Memphis feels more like home to me. You know what I mean? Just a southern version. You know what I mean? So Latrice, now that you told me you from M-Town, I know what you're going through and I know what you're speaking about. And that's why I felt your essence the way I do. You feel me? I'm just trying to tell you much love, bro, because I've been through the projects. There is no suburban in sight out there. The closest suburban you get is fucking Mississippi. You know, exit 1. You know what I'm talking about. Exit 1. All right, I ain't gonna say no more. But back to what we were saying, you know, facts. Nikki, I got nothing but love for you, for real, Nikki. Like I already feel your essence. I feel your presence. The first time I got on here, you ain't judged me. You didn't say nothing about me. You wanted me to keep speaking. You know what I mean? So anybody got something to say about you? They got something to say about me. Now, if you tell me, nah, cuzzo, I got this, shit, I'm on red. Now, if you give me the green light, don't stop me.
I do have it because I'm going to go do what I'm doing. I'm not going to put my mind and let somebody be in my subconscious mind to the point where I'm going to keep worrying about them. I got shit to do. I got plans and things that I have to do, and I'm going to use my energy for that.
Facts.
Rather than using it on a soulless being that I know ain't got no soul from the source, straight from the source. You ain't got no soul. You're trying to hang on to every bit of the biblical principles that you can, trying to prove it to yourself. But don't nobody see none of those actions in you, so you just need to shut the fuck up.
Right.
And I'm done with that shit. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Respect.
We ain't spoken.
Yeah, because people they just keep thinking that they can tell somebody anything. No. I know I can see through all this shit. No, you can't just tell me anything. You're not gonna be able to do that.
Motherfucking damn it.
Right. Nah, for real. I don't even know where to go from there now. Shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of pause.
Kirk? Yeah, you hear me? I was about to throw it on you, Kirk.
Hey, sis, dungeon crab legs, because I'm about to make mine tonight. You know, I'm about to make mine tonight.
But like, I just want to say, you know, everybody that's new to the chat, And you know, this how we get down on the smokers lounge. This how we always vibing. It's always good energy and stuff. So like I say I got the family up here, so you know, this is how we always do it.
That's right, man. Shout out to the Bronze King. We on his channel, and he was giving out some dope information as well. And he have dope builds on here as well. So if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to him, hit that like button, and make sure you hit that bell and go to all so you get all the notifications for when he's going live and he's dropping some information.
Yeah, no.
That part.
Nah, for real, Kurt. Much respect, Kurt. For real, bro. Much respect, Nikki. Much respect, y'all. Like for real, man. Much. I don't even know how people can't see y'all for who y'all really are, man. Y'all are greatness in front of us. For real. Y'all are greatness in front of. I know y'all greatness to me. You know what I mean?
They see it because they don't want to acknowledge it. And it's fine. You don't got to because the source already did. I don't need nothing from their man walking on this earth. Nothing. So you need to move on. You need to put your time on yourself. Fix yourself.
Damn.
Yep.
Sis is on the
Hey, you should have heard what I said about her upper lip. I gave her. Hey Nikki, I gave her an upper lip challenge. I want to see if she got there. Take the challenge. You know, you should have heard it. It was epic.
I'll go back and hear it. I'll go hear it. I fall asleep listening to y'all shit.
Me too.
That's how I wind my day down. I just turn that shit on and listen until I fall out. I tried to hang with y'all last night. I fell asleep though. I was gone. I was so tired.
Yeah, we were tired.
I did I gave her an upper lip challenge. I hope she accepted. You know, I ain't lying. For real. Nah, for real. I ain't like all that shit.
Hold on, y'all. I just want.
You hear me? Hear me?
I got my two kings came to visit me. They here with me now. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to them kings.
Yeah, salute to the king.
Hey, you know,
they love their mama. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever cared about, really, is when my kids love me.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. You know what I'm saying? We've been a team the whole time. We didn't went through some times, but we did that shit together. So it really didn't matter.
We went through some times. I love you, sis. Don't worry about it.
I love y'all too. I love everybody up here, and I see all the things that I want to see from y'all. All the growth, Kirk Washington. I love everything when you go live and stuff. I come and listen because I love your growth. You know what I'm saying? I love the way your mind is seeing all these things that's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. It's not about us trying to be better than nobody. It's just about us being able to see people are learning from each other and seeing what this world has to offer us and what we have to offer the world. And what we have to offer the world is for us to come into ourselves, learn about ourselves and know ourselves to the point where we are not allowing all these programs to take over us and control us.
Right. Where's Heather?
She right here, right next to me. I feel good about, you know, I'm gonna let her come. I feel
Show
good
yourself.
Show
yourself. Hold on.
No.
Show yourself.
Yes. Hotel.
Yes. Hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, y'all.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. You can't say what's up, Cuzzo, without giving me an air hug. You can't say what's up, Cuzzo, without giving us an air hug.
All in.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. Yeah.
You gotta make love to it.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah,
you hear me? In the words of Latrice. In the words of Latrice, you hear me?
I hear you.
You hear me.
Man, I just felt that. I just felt that high vibe energy just now. Man.
Yeah. 'Cause
In,
I'm
in,
always
in the words of Chris Cyphers, you hear me?
I knew you were giving me that look. I knew you were giving me that look.
This motherfucker bullshit. He bullshit. Nigga, stop trying me, cuz. Stop motherfucking trying me. In the words of Chris Cyphers, you hear me? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, love. That's all I'm saying. It's because those stop fucking trying me.
you know you are, baby.
Hey,
How we
Latrice,
roll.
give me an air hug. Give me a hug. Give me an air hug, Latrice. You know.
And I'm gonna smack you with it.
You know. Nah. Respect to y'all. Respect to y'all. For real. How you doing?
I'm doing great, baby. I'm hanging in there. I'm so much better. You know, I wanted to get on that ass too, y'all. What y'all was talking about, you know.
Go ahead.
Cause Lipton Soup was talking about me too. So I wanted to say
you talking about with the teapot?
Yeah, with the teapot, that lit. It hangs out like
short and stout.
She got all that there going lit.
I just talked to her though.
And nothing comes out of it. You might as well just put some paste on your tongue, sister.
The other one
Especially when you're talking to Tahir Haru, because you don't want her to come out. Right now you're dealing with Tina. Okay? Right now you're dealing with Tina.
Oh my God.
So I know you don't want to get Tahir Haru young. But I want you. Ty coming for you. Ty coming for you. And I know you watching.
Oh my God.
And then if you challenge me, no, I don't want no challenge. I want a debate. I want the biggest debate on YouTube there is with you. You all right, sister? I'm telling you. And bring your Bible, because that's all the source you have. All right? Bring it.
Oh my God.
Right? And then I'm gonna teach you your book. This is how I am. I'm gonna teach your book to you. All right? And for two, bitch, whatever you want to be called.
Ooh.
I'm not no Christian. I'm a cosmo divine. Deal with nature and with the cosmos. Okay. All right, sister? So you tell your Jesus, your Allah, your Zeus, or whoever, Ty here. And I'm gonna X their ass out. So when you bring your this work I want to give you, girl, I'm trying to tell you. And then you talk about Paul. This girl talked about Paul. All right. Okay, Paul, you was talking about a daggone zodiac sign. One of the 12 disciples, your 12 disciples in your book is the 12 of the zodiac. And I told you your Bible is a sun book. All right. Heliobiliosis is the name of your book. All right. And you got it all from Kemet. And it's not called Egypt. Y'all calling it Egypt. It's Kemet, the black land. All right. So you check what you be saying, and then you come back to Ty, and I show you how to break down your own Bible. It's talking about me giving birth. All right. Your own Bible. It ain't talking about no man. It's talking about a woman. What I am. You see me? I'm a woman. I have both parts. I got a penis and a vagina. Did you know that?
Paul, he was gay.
Yeah, Paul was gay.
Yep.
Jesus was too.
Yep.
David was too. The one who beat Goliath. Yes, he was too.
And all of them are molesters in that book. All of them is rapists in that book.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Even Mary was 13 when she had Jesus.
Yep.
Joseph was about 60 or 70 years old. Motherfucking perverts.
Right.
So I'm gonna tell her to bring that work. If she got some, because she only can source the book. And she can't even do that because she was asking this I am to go find the text for her. All right. And then she said something about God. And I told you before, lady, whoever you are, want to be. That word God you use and spell it backwards. You're going to get dog. They talking about Anubis, Ampu, the guardians. Like your mother and father, nigga. Did you know that? Nigga, I'm going to call you a nigga. Nigga. And if you ain't get the in between of that, sister, that's on you.
Love it.
All right? That's what I wanted to tell her.
You know, and I'm gonna get deeper with her. Every day I'm gonna target you. As soon as I learn how to go on my channel,
I
I'm
love
coming
it.
at you every day. Every day.
I
You can
love
fuck your own family. And you can go get your husband. I want your husband with you too. Because I'm gonna tell that. Yeah, I want this debate to be called
The invisible husband.
Yeah, the invisible husband. I want Jesus invisible too. So I want her to bring him on. Okay? Bring him on. All right. She don't even know that. Okay. And then I want the title. Can someone title this debate? Almond Ray's wife. You hear me? Against Lucifer wife. And if you don't know who Almond Ray is, that's the son. That's what sustains you every day. And without that, my Lord, without my Lord sister, you see that? Without my Lord sister, you wouldn't even be here, baby. You wouldn't even be here. And I see Ray every morning. You see that, baby? Because I fuck him every morning. I fucks him every morning. God damn.
Oh.
And I'm out.
Oh, you a fucking gangster. You a fucking gangster. In the words of Young Ma, ooh.
And this is the
Jesus
shit
Christ.
I don't like. I didn't want everybody to be doing all this. I didn't. But some people want this shit. This is the shit they want. So now you have what you asked for.
I'm gonna give it to her, baby.
Yep.
Hey, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Toast. That's why I don't argue with females, because they're gonna win.
Right.
You remember what I told you, Kurt?
Yep.
I don't argue with females. For real. They can cut deep. I ain't. Jesus Christ, you got. Hey, did I ever tell you I love you, Nikki?
Yeah, I love you too.
Okay. All right. Good. I just want to hug you. Okay.
Okay.
You and Ty. You guys are beautiful.
Hey y'all, hey Queen Todd, it was actually for your channel. Everybody wants to support your channel.
Y'all.
All right.
Man, I had to calm down.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I don't know why this shit will never go to her channel, dude. This is gay.
I'm going to put her in the hospital.
Yep.
You got to go to surgery. I'm going to take her mom.
Man, I just love the energy.
Well, Nikki, I'll be out there on the 11th.
Would you consider to be your best friend?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't tell this.
I didn't need that, Kurt.
Okay.
Huh?
You said you'll be out here on the 11th?
Yeah. Can I get that hug when I get there?
Oh, yeah, I got one more thing to say. And Jezebel. Let's think about it. What is Jezebel? What did Jezebel do when she was in the Bible? What did she do? She was a master manipulator. A seductress. I haven't seduced any of these people that are around me. And I haven't manipulated anyone. Neither has my sister. We just chilling. We don't have to do all that.
Yep.
I didn't even open my channel to be doing all this. I didn't never say I wanted to be famous. I just wanted to do what I was supposed to do according to the source.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that bullshit with those fucking shit that you did on my channel, you asked me to do that. You wanted to support my channel so bad. I have you saying it out loud on my channel. If anybody went back and said how much this motherfucker used to be, oh, Nikki, see, your channel is so, you should have more people. You should have more views. You should have this. You should have that. You
I remember that.
More than me. So you took it upon yourself to put these fake ass accounts, and you could take every one of them motherfuckers away. I wish you would. Take them bitches. Because I don't even need that shit. I don't care.
Yep.
Yo, this nigga Super said R.I.P. Diz I am.
Oh wow.
This man's super crazy.
Y'all crazy.
Nah, I love y'all. I love y'all energy. Oh my God.
Nobody over here no Jezebel. Motherfuckers is always want to think they know some shit. Sometimes people should just shut the fuck up.
Fact. Fact.
Yep.
Sometimes you don't need to be talking, you need to be listening. More listening is better.
Fact. That's why I listen to y'all. Being honest. You know what I mean? I know I don't know everything. I know that. I know I don't know everything. You know what I mean? So I listen. I like to listen. You know what I mean? Like you guys are great with a lot of the stuff that you guys say. You guys help me with my vocabulary, with my knowledge of everything else. Y'all elaborate on certain things, the life aspects that I say. Man, I listen to y'all, man. I'm not telling me anything wrong.
Exactly. Exactly. And why I say I can't have a bill without the goddesses and the queens coming through. It just made it all automatically makes it. And I appreciate it always coming through. Like even right now, you got Queen Anne and Latrice still dropping some jewels in the chat.
They are. I'm talking about the queens are dropping some jewels in the chat. I'm over here reading, and I'm listening. Man, shit else to say.
Yeah, we do, and you're right. That's why we should be more understanding because they battling with the energies that's within them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more accepting to that now. Now that I understand a lot more. See, that's why it's a learning process.
Yep.
Is that Ann? Yeah, this is the HOTC in the building. What's up, Ann? Yeah. I know Ann shit. Yeah, I've been knowing Ann. We've been on this motherfucker for 3 or some years. We didn't seen a lot of shit. So that's why we already waiting for this bullshit. I just be waiting. I just that you know what the thing that's probably my flaws that I give everybody a chance. Even when I already see they be on some bullshit, I still give them chances. But now I'm about to X this shit out because this problem right here didn't have to happen. If I would have just nipped this shit in the bud earlier, we wouldn't be going through this at all. None of us would be going through what we're going through. So I'm gonna start nipping shit in the bud immediately. No chances, no. Oh, we gonna talk it out. No, I don't want to talk to you no more because you just did this, and I didn't like it. These niggas took my cigarettes.
Man.
Yep. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm not giving nobody no breaks. I ain't taking none either.
Big fact.
Yo, I can't deal with Super. This nigga talking about duck lips.
I don't even have to say nothing.
I told you.
I'm not calling nobody duck lips or nothing because the actions are speaking louder than the words.
Yep.
The actions is speaking louder than the words. Show us something different, then we might believe you. But you, as long as you keep carrying on this way, you're just exposing your motherfucking self.
Yeah, that he agreeing with you. He's basically saying duck lips. She's always quacking.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Nah, I agree with you. I love it. Jesus, I love it. I mean, like, I wish like I could bake a cake for you right now and like we could eat it together. For real. I love it. Jesus. I mean, damn. Look at Ty. Ty laughing. Look, Ty, don't laugh at me, Ty. I'm just saying, Ty. Like,
it's okay. It's okay.
Don't laugh at me, baby. Don't laugh at me like that. Look,
I'm laugh with you, love. I'm gonna laugh with you.
Hey, you hear me?
You need to be on stage. You need to be on stage, and you need to let me add you up. Cause I think you might be a number 3. You might be a number 3. You need to be on stage doing comedy.
What did I say, Kurt? Didn't I say that earlier, bro? People used to tell me that. They used to be like, bro.
Man, that's your calling, though. That's your calling. Like, can't run from your calling.
Especially if you're number 3. You want me to do your number?
Yeah.
First, I gotta tell you how you have your number. Do you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, all melanated people are born with these marks, baby. Nikki C, go give me a chair again. See, that's my baby. I love her. Okay, all melanated people are born with these marks. So if you take a look in your hand right now, you will see an M. You're gonna see an X right in the middle of the chromosome. You see the V. You see the Y. You see the W turns into the M turns into the W. You see that? You see the mark of the beast in your hand? They talking about not no chip. You born with this mark. They talking about. I'm ready to tell y'all about the marks. If y'all
break it down, Queen, break it down.
The 2 M's, if you notice, in both hands, them wings, they fly. You fly like the eagle. That's why you got to keep your ego up. Why they telling y'all to keep your ego down? You keep that motherfucker up. Don't break no goddamn wing for no goddamn body. All right. The M's, master mason. You a master builder. You build. We built with stones and all this shit. We master builders. It stands for mother. It stands for mo'at. And it also stands for math, like money, math. Just numbers just keep rolling. They never stop. Okay. Y'all know how we getting these 20 G's right now, and these 40 G's. You know, it ain't stopping, baby. It's not stopping, baby. That X. Woo. Mr. X spot. The X chromosome on the female. The X, you know how your penis rise every morning as it rise.
Yes.
And only the melanin can resurrect. The X, that's resurrects. Because if you can't resurrect, ain't shit a man can do for me. You better be able to rise every morning. Not no piss hard. That's life.
Yeah.
And it's time for you to resurrect and hurt. To make these stars. When I say stars, these are children. How y'all think you got here? Not just from no man, Jesus. And then y'all told me I came out of a rib of a man in your book. What the fuck? I ain't come from that. Came from the womb of my mama. Where I'm going back inside of the womb of the universe. When I leave this plane. Because it's plain, it's flat. In the middle. Where the G-spot at. It's plain as day. Plain as day, family. Your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ear, your pineal gland. Who got that? Me. Because I am a man. That Y is the Y chromosome of the man. Why is that Y? And then you have this X right here. You got this Y right here. You representing the female with the X, right? So if the Y is the male, why you got missing a limb? Why y'all think y'all missing a limb on that Y? Because you can't create life. Only women do that. You just a light, and sometimes your light can't even connect to hers. All right? To even make stars. She is the creator. So to that beach again, when you said that I was a Christian, and that I said the sun and moon is God, I would never say that. Never. I know who the creator of my life, my mother and father. How you think I got here?
Facts.
All right? And the sun, moon, and stars, it's my sustainers. How would I grow? How would I eat? How would I get light? I wouldn't be here, y'all. Nobody. I don't care what God you go get. Go get him. I can show y'all facts with Ray. Where the sun enter my goddamn body. All right? I can actually show y'all videos. I got video footage. I don't have no daggone looking in no damn book. I go out to the creators. All right? And I face them face to face for hours. Who can do that? I challenge you in that, Beach. I give you 2 minutes with Ray. He gonna burn your damn eye sockets out. And that's what I want him to do. Maybe you can come to the understanding about Amon Ray. That's why I said Amon Ray's wife. That's who I am. I'm his daughter, his son, his mother, his lover. And it's more than Amon Ray. So when you call me a Jizzy Bell, I'll be messing with all the cosmos. You want me to name all of them for you? And some of them are females. Most of them are. How about that? So we need to like measure penises. And when I use the word penis, we need to measure them. Let's measure the knowledge, the thought, the tahuti, the mind. Because I can take yours with no problem. Because you just in a book. So I'm going to give you the Goldilocks and the 3 bears, and you tell me what God in there saved the bears. Or Goldilocks. Who came and got Goldilocks? Why she had to eat some goddamn honey? Why you ain't giving no goddamn milk out the breast, nigga?
Right.
Y'all, I'm gone, y'all. I can't do no more than y'all make my energy too high.
I love your energy. I love it.
You hear me? You just brought Captain Planet to reality. You hear me?
Thanks.
Captain Planet.
Man. You be bringing
I just want to see you smile, but it's real. Like, look.
Bringing it.
I love y'all.
Love you,
I love you too.
Well, I don't love y'all.
For real.
Look at that word, y'all. It's spell it backwards. Because remember, we wrote right to left.
Evolve.
Spell live backwards.
Evil. Yeah, I'm hip to it. Yeah.
You
right. Okay. Look in everybody's name. What names you see? You're going to see Ray, Isis, and El. Sun, Moon, and Star names.
Yep.
So what you think y'all are? I'm not human. I'm just living a human experience. I'm divine.
Nikaylee said keep going. And
that's
I agree.
My baby. I love her, man.
And I agree.
Her. I don't even say love. Y'all got me saying love. I love her.
You hear me?
That knowledge.
Yes.
It's that
knowledge.
Man, you got Go ahead, Queen. Go ahead, Queen.
Tell you what that means. Y'all see the ovary? I mean the womb?
Mm-hmm.
This the ovaries. Mm-hmm. This the birth canal. And you got the penis. Mother, father, and child.
Wow.
It's not a cross. It's the unk. The unk of life.
And I've seen that before. And never knew what it really meant.
Yeah. Everything goes inside of a hole. Have y'all noticed when you're doing piping, if y'all know plumbing, you got a female, you got a male parts that you put together. Everything is female and male energy to connect, to create whatever you creating. How you gonna do? You can't create just with one. That's why I understand about y'all Jesus or Allah, Zeus, or none of them. Who his wife is that had these children. We gotta get out the book. Y'all gotta experience much of this of yourself. And think for yourself. Quit thinking like everybody else think. Then eat the right food. You eat the right food, you think right.
Yep, instead of eating.
Right? You think right. Yeah, and wash your ass.
Hey, Ty. Can you look, I had a build about that. I said, look, man, these niggas who's just lying, talking about they approaching the female like they been clean a whole every day. Nah, they just washed up just for the occasion. Nah, wash your ass every day.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth.
Every day. Get you some type of water on your ass. I don't care if you take your damn spit. Shit. Clean your damn self. All right? Because lords, we are lords. And the word Lord means lady. Because males, all you males, you were female first in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
You have both parts. Don't let nobody tell you you don't.
I'm try to explain.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, because the female, like the little part right there, that was yeah, yeah.
The man in the boat.
Yeah.
Y'all know what the man.
Yeah, the boat. There you go. The boat. There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
And I want to talk about that masonry. Masons, them Freemasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like how y'all talking about how R. Cook is a Mason. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at the Mason sign. What do y'all see?
About
What do you see?
Yeah.
The womb.
You know. You know.
you see your motherfucking power.
What y'all think that G mean in the middle of that?
Yes.
That-
I'm sorry.
You hear me?
That's it.
The G spot.
Yep.
Portal.
The womb.
Y'all see them, the two legs coming up. They spread it. You got the two gold legs coming down. Like the compass. You got a split in the middle. Representing male and female energy.
really stand for.
All right?
Energy. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the moon.
tell you what the S stand for?
I'm spreading. My legs always spreading for the melon man. The fuck y'all talking about?
You hear me?
Right.
Shit. I might not spread them, but one side of a year. But shit, I still spread it. Shit. The fuck?
I know you don't say love, but I love you, girl.
I'm more you, my baby.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, baby. I'm ready to spread now. I think the year is over with. I gotta spread again.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I can do it once a year. And it's all right, baby.
I'm dead. I think just evolved. I'm dead.
I just want to know guitar spreading.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't trying to make no more stars, baby. I already got 5 of them, baby. They grown as hell. Not 50 years old, baby. So you already know, baby. I ain't.
Oh my God.
It's really.
But yeah, but I know that the way
Right.
the cosmos work inside of me.
Blessings,
When
ain't it?
I'm
Blessings.
gonna be about 25, baby.
Blessings.
Compliments to the chef. Compliments to the chef.
Exactly.
Cook it good, baby. Cook it.
Like,
And you gotta twist it, man. Cause you gotta twist it around before you eat it.
Baby.
Work it with your hand.
Yeah, okay.
Work it with the fingers first. Because you gotta feel it. And then you probably want to smell it. Because if it's foul, that's you know, if that shit gotta sit to it, don't go up in it.
You hear me? Hold on. Repeat that one more time. Repeat that one more time.
I mean, you don't go by it if you're eating motherfucking soul food, but you're smelling seafood. That's a contradiction.
You don't want to smell no type of seafood. Because that tree, like that fruit tree, that fruit tree.
Yeah.
Down,
No, I wouldn't go
that
by
gate.
that.
It don't smell like that. It smells like strawberries, raspberries, all them good things.
Pineapples, mango.
I'm like,
oh.
It's not supposed to smell chemicalized.
No,
right.
no. It got to be juicy fruit, babe. Juicy.
It's not supposed to smell like you came out.
Jesus Christ.
It's not supposed to smell like you came from sea salt for 30 years. I'm just saying.
You hear me? You hear me, Chris? I can't wait to come out there, Chris. I'm coming on the 11th time. I need an air hug from you. I need a real hug from you too.
Oh, babe, I'll be leaving now, babe. I live in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, she was just out here for a little bit.
To come meet the family. I know.
Man, we all paying the trip to come out there.
I'll be back. And Nikki C treat me good, baby. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. That's my baby. That's my number one son.
Hold on, Nikki C.
And you know what? I'll come back down here. I'll even travel to Alabama. Where you at, bitch? What a God, since you want to use God. I'm going to swear on your God. Your God. I ain't talking about everybody else's now. Don't y'all get me wrong now. Get me now. Y'all do whatever. I'm talking to her. All right. So you can do God, Jesus. I'm talking to her. I want her. She needs this message. I'm listening. My bad, baby.
All I'm saying is, you better not forget me.
God.
That's
all you know, I ain't gonna forget you. You know I rocks with you, my baby.
All day.
We slept together.
Right. We are right. Exactly.
We slept together.
Yup. We did. Yup.
We wasn't even on TV.
So I missed the sun.
Yeah. Oh, you missed it later. We laid up.
All of us was sleeping together.
Nigga, you missed the sunrise and everything, nigga.
Nikki, you owe me a hug for real, Nikki. For real.
Chris, did I miss the rising of you?
Yeah. You did miss that.
My son looked when I said we all slept together.
I just kind of
wait.
However, I saw that and I fell back to sleep. So we obviously didn't experience that. So
I would have read back in that 10. I told you it's been a year now.
Right.
It's like, no, baby. Chris, my baby, y'all don't be thinking that now. I'm trying to help.
Of course. Oh no. We
we
same energy though. Like shit.
Actually, what had happened is they was in their tent and I had went inside their tent. We was all, chilling, having conversation, dealing with cards, and we all knew I had a bigger tent, obviously. So I was just like, yo, we could all go in our tent. And Nikki was like, I'm not thinking twice about this shit. Fuck that. Let's go. So at that point, we just like, fuck it. And then when we went in my tent, it was like a whole bunch of fucking room there. So it was like, why not?
Yeah, and you can stand up in this nigga tent. You can stand up, straight up.
Right. I had a 5-person tent and only 3 people was in it. So it's like, you can't, like, what? Exactly. Anyway, it was dope. We had an amazing time, and the crazy thing about it is Nikki made some amazing ass fucking broil once again. I don't know how the fuck you do it, sis, but she made another fucking broil again
on a motherfucking grill in the woods.
Yeah,
woods. You know what I'm saying? And shit was fucking amazing, bro. Shit was amazing. That's why, like. Cause we're going to Nikki's. I'm here.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't rub it in on me. Let's just go her way.
I'm just gonna Nikki. I'm coming and Cuzzo's with me. Oh shit, come on through. Actually, she been actually talking about you. Been saying, hey, like, yo, Cuzzo.
She know that's my baby. Nikki, you know you my baby. Like, for real. I be feeling some type of way when I don't get my air hugs back. So now I'm finna steal one from you. Yeah. Ooh. Nah, that was real. That was, yeah. Ooh, Jesus Christ. I can't wait to come out there on the 11th. By the way, y'all, I did pick the 20th anniversary of 9/11 to actually come to fucking Cali. By the way, y'all.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah. You hear me? Hey, guess what? I'm on the plane talking about shot. I ain't lying. Shot. For real. But Nikki, when I come out there, I'm gonna give you a nice hug. I'm probably gonna be so attached to you, Nikki. I'm probably not gonna let you go. Be like, look, let's go ahead and draw up the blueprint for the survival pack together. I'm gonna be attached to you. What's up, dog? What's up, bro? What's happening, bro?
Hey, the sun creeping up on the screen like, no, just talking to my mama.
What's up, bro? Hey, hold on, don't do that. Don't give him no green light. I'm scared already. I like your cornrows, dog.
Praise you. And salute to the king.
Salute, bro.
What's going on, Kings?
What's up?
You was about to make them tackle me.
Came over here. These is my Rottweilers. These niggas don't let nobody get to me.
They look like
he looked like it. Like who?
Yeah, start doing some push-ups if a nigga come over. They be doing push-ups and shit. I'm like, what is y'all doing? Then they get up and they doing all this shit like nigga don't even fuck with my mama.
Okay. Air hug to the air hug to the family. Yeah, you talking about?
Though. Hey Nikki, you better let them know how I hold you down when they ain't around.
Yeah, this Chris Cypher, y'all.
Let them know I got your back.
He be on my back.
All the way. No doubt.
What's up, dog? That's Chris Cyphers. I ain't gonna take his shine. But I'm his cousin though.
Bro, that's my sister.
I'm his cousin though.
Anytime me and her together, bro, I take care of her like my sister, bro. That's my sister, man. Like for real. She showed me mad love and I show her exactly the same thing back, and it's all respect, bro.
Yeah, she always talk about y'all, man. She always talk about y'all.
Hey, all I got to say to y'all boys, no pressure. Much love. Air hugs, you know? Give me a hug. I'm gonna give y'all when I see y'all boys, I'm gonna give y'all a hug too. Hey, you talking about?
Yeah.
Man, this is an amazing bill, though.
And this is what motherfuckers don't. This is what they don't like, y'all.
You know, you seen me?
You had the bottle in there?
So they gotta find a way to break it up. That's what they mean. We gotta break this shit up.
Right.
But y'all not gonna break the motherfucking thing up.
Hell no.
Chris Cyphers, thank you. Nikki, thank you. Kurt, thank you. Todd, thank you. And everybody in this chat, thank you.
Break your heart.
Right.
Love you, bro. Love you, guys.
All the respect, baby.
For real.
Day one.
Everybody in the chat.
Oh,
popped off.
Man, I like this bill. This bill was amazing for real, dog. I can go to sleep just thinking about it, dreaming about it, you know?
Yep. And that's why I say I like to do it for the people. I'm like, everybody probably going through something, but I said I do it to make sure everybody feels good about themselves. And I always say, know thyself and know thyself.
What did you call it?
Hey, Super, when you coming? When Super said he was coming to Cali, Cypher? Did he tell you or?
Not yet, but we gonna talk about that because he did say he want to come through. So I'm pretty sure he gonna let me know.
Y'all just smoke weed.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to.
Shout out to my. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Kurt.
I just want to give a shout out to Troop because he did a stream yesterday and he was I think he was rock climbing or some shit. I want to give him a shout out too because I said I can't wait. Like I want to come out there to Cali too. I just can't wait to get us all in a round table together with the family. I just can't wait for that.
Facts. I you just took the words out of my mouth. Actually, I was just gonna say shout out to Truth too. Actually, so you took the words out of my mouth. Shout out to Truth, man. Shout out to Truth, man.
Shout out to Truth.
And my boy.
Tada. Everybody that trying to make this happen. You know what I mean? We just, we all trying to make it happen, period.
Yep.
Look, Warrior said they don't want black folks building coming together. That means the end of them. Facts. They don't want that.
Nope.
They don't want that, Warrior.
Another thing that happened too on our when we came and united on the way back, Huey P called us and he was so excited that we had gotten together. So this is something.
Oh, me too.
For years, we've been talking about this for years, and now finally some of us have taken the initiative to get together. And I don't give a fuck. I'll go to New Orleans. I'll go wherever everybody else at.
Nope.
That's what I said, Nikki. Nikki, I had said on one of the builds. I said we all need to, maybe I don't care if it's once a year or something. We need to meet somewhere and we can all come together and talk and be at the round table and get to. I love that. Thank you, Nikki, for bringing it up. We need to make that happen. You feel me? And I don't care if it starts small, but I want to see everybody's face that we building with. I actually want to feel the energy in front of me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's great that you said that, Nikki. That's great. Bro.
Amazing. The energy in person is amazing. You should have saw when we first got to the campsite. We was on.
Yep.
That's great, man. Hey, I don't know. I think Chris told me he messaged, but I said the same thing. When I had got on your because you had posted like maybe it was like an 8 minute type of thing when you
Mm-hmm.
put it up and said that you're all together and stuff. That's how I knew y'all were all together. And then I text Chris and I was like, yo, tell everybody. I said, yo, I love them. I miss them. Y'all watch out for bears and lions and shit. You know, y'all in my prayers. Have fun. Yeah, he look.
Bears and lions. I was doing my other video. I was like, I haven't seen big animals. Then a big ass dog just ran up. I was like, oh, a dog.
But nigga, what did I do? Didn't I relay the message?
Yes, you did. You did.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure because I loved it. I was like, that's great. That's what me and Chris was talking about, and I had said it on one of his little, on one of his builds. I had said that, and I was like, yo, y'all actually got together on something, and it was great for me to even know that y'all got together, so I know it could be done. It could be done.
Yep. Hey, Warrior, we already knew who gave it a thumbs down.
Oh, we don't give a fuck about that thumbs down. They need to take that same thumb they use and stick it up their ass.
Yep.
Bitch.
That them crumbs out.
I like that, Warrior. Warrior got the confused face. Like, now who the hell would give this a damn thumbs down? Facts. This was a great bill.
Right.
I've seen the thumbs down. They're like, oh, hey, haters. Hi, haters.
Hey ho.
Love them haters.
Ty said, hey ho. I heard her in the background. Y'all some gangsters. Ty said, hi ho.
You messed with the wrong family, y'all. I apologize, but no, man.
Nah, you good, Ty. Guess what? I gave her an upper lip challenge earlier. I hope she accept my challenge.
So what? She could do a video.
Yeah, because I told her mustache. I said, because she was talking about small, excuse my language. I'm just gonna be 100. She's talking about small dick, small balls. I said, well, shit. Let me give you an upper lip challenge. Let me put my dick on your upper lip, and if it's too small for you, I don't care as long as I can say I put it on your upper lip. Where your mustache at.
Right.
Yep.
She talking about right. Facts.
Shout out to you, Latrice.
I'm talking about Latrice has been gangster the whole night.
Right.
You hear me? That's right. That Memphis shit. That Memphis shit.
Yep.
Tennessee.
You hear me? You hear? Oh, I'm sorry, Chris.
It's what's amazing is that upon meeting Ty started talking to her family members back home, and she was like, I'm with Nikki C, y'all. I'm with Nikki C. And the people even know who I am. They've been listening. See, that's the kind of impact I want to make. I don't want to make an impact that I'm on here talking shit. I want people to be like, oh, yeah, we listening to you. And it's people that I don't even know be listening to me. So that makes me feel real good that it's people hearing what I'm saying and they're hearing what we're saying. Not even just me, all of us.
Mm-hmm. And even the ones that can't remember my name is Chris Cyphers, but I still appreciate y'all that rock with me and listen to me along with the fam as well. So they do. She did call them, and they do listen to us, and we do appreciate that love, Ty. Like that. That's an amazing thing. Like
nothing but love right there. Something
love,
that something that Jesus was promoting was love. If he's real or not. And if you're supposed to rock with that, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. But your family, I said this was an amazing deal, so I'm gonna do like how Chris said, we about to get ready to close out, and everybody can give out their shout outs.
All right, shout out to everybody in the chat because y'all really kept the chat live and it was really active. So shout out to everybody in the chat. And I don't know everybody in the chat, but nice meeting y'all. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see you guys again. And we'll all gonna link up. But at the end of the day, the information was great. On the panel. Thank you for allowing me to come and elaborate my opinion. And Thank you, everybody else for the conversion of opinions between all us and the topic itself. This was an amazing topic. This was a amazing intellectual people who was here on the panel that was discussing everything, and nothing was biased, nothing was crazy, nothing wasn't projected in a way it was hateful. Everybody gave their sides, and it was accepted, and we kept the ball pushing, and it was amazing. Nice energy. Thank you, everybody. Peace and love to everybody. Hope everybody have a great evening. Peace.
You
Okay. Um. Okay, I want to say, hold on. Okay, I can't say all the names, but I definitely got to shout out Warrior. Nikaylee, I'm still waiting to see your face. You know what's up. You hear me? Goddamn Super. You know, Latree. K. Smith said, I'm rolling cuz of a fool. You know. Nikki, Chris, Kurt, Miss Tap, nice to meet you. And everybody in this chat, man, it's been great. You guys I mean, back and forth as I've been talking and listening, I've been reading the chats, I've been looking at it, and nobody said anything wrong. Everybody's been actually with the build and commented on the build, and it's just so much energy in here that I've absorbed from the chat to the panel, man. And I really appreciate it because it does more for me than I guess it does for y'all. For me, in my head, you know what I mean? Y'all do more for me than I do for you guys, and I really appreciate y'all. I mean, it's not so much I can say right now. I'm so happy because this build has gave me so much energy. I'm about to watch basketball, eat some grapes, maybe go ahead and digress on some pizza. I don't know, but I'm happy that you guys are here with me because every day I look for you guys. You know what I mean? I gotta hit the notification. I keep forgetting. I know I keep telling y'all that, but I keep forgetting to hit the notification bell. But I do scroll on YouTube to see who is on live and who's not, and blah blah blah. I look for you guys. I really do, and I appreciate every one of you guys for showing me the love and respect that I show you guys. Anything that I can do, if anybody needs to talk to me, holler at me. I'm here. Like, I need you guys more than anything. So please keep doing what y'all doing. Keep your energy and your spirits high. Forget all the haters. Don't even worry about them. Hey, Latrice, in town. You hear me?
And I just want to say I thank you, Kurt, for allowing me on your panel. I love you guys, and I like the love that you guys show me. I appreciate it, and you ain't got to never worry about it. All we're gonna do is level up again. It's so much that we can do with what we're doing, and I'm just happy to see everybody come together the way we have. Y'all know what I want y'all to do. Shout out to the chat too. Y'all did a great job in the chat, keeping it positive and understanding where our perspective on things. That's important. So what I want y'all to do is love yourself, know yourself, be true to yourself, stay fly, and always living your truth. Peace, y'all.
Exactly. And I'm gonna end it off saying that I appreciate everybody that comes out and shows love all the time. And I always appreciate the family that's on the panel, that's in the chat. I mean, man, it's just wonderful. Like, I can't even express it in so many words that even like I go to so many different people channels, show love, and everybody's returning love back to me. And I just never really thought that I would be able to be in this position where I'm at right now. And like I said, I'm so thankful for all the people that helped me along my way and keep helping me. Because like I said, I don't know it all, but I'm still learning. And long as I got everybody that got my back, I'm gonna always be all right. That lets me keep knowing that I gotta keep going and I won't stop. And that's why I'm keep bringing y'all these little walks I take when I go in nature, because like I said, it's just like I just want y'all to feel that same energy that I'm feeling when I'm out there. I'm just like in my own world, my own zone, and it just feels so good. But having said all that, oh yeah, and Prophet Pre, you was asking if we stuck on topic, but like I said, we was on topic the whole time, and this also was a digressive open panel too. So it was just free talking like we always do. But like I said, if you want to hit me up, we could have me. You could do a bill together too. Like I said, that's for anybody. You can always hit me up and we can do it. But having said all that, love, peace, and hair grease. And we catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all.
Air hugs.
Air hug. I gotta show my face for air hug.
You hear me? You hear me?
All right, family.